What's good, y'all? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are live. Tuned into the CubanLinxPodcast. All right. With me, I got all the famous people in the chat. Look at this. All the famous people.
Famous is crazy.
Big famous people in this call right now. All right. So you already know I'm your host, Darcy Cujo, aka Black Buske, aka Young Madara. With me, I got listen. Big homie Shaq. Introduce yourself.
Yes, sir.
What's good, y'all? It's your favorite anime alcoholic because I don't go to A, meaning it says A is for quitters. Sir Shackley, aka Mr. Shaq Madarame, aka Mr. Red Cup Combos, aka the Alcoholic Hashira, aka your Alcoholic Academic, aka the part-time Pokemon Trainer, aka the Dynamic Digimon Defender, aka the Red Cup Ronin, aka the Supreme Kai of Solo Cups, aka the Sake Samurai of Wano, aka Mr. Drunken Fist. So let's do this. Drink responsibly.
Solo Cup is crazy.
Drink responsibly indeed, yes.
Next, you already know I got my boy Austo. Austo, what's up, man?
Yo, it's your boy Austo, aka OG Quick. What's going on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the next, of course, the co-host, Mr. I'm gonna give you a sermon on these white hoes. Anyway, go ahead, Juice.
Wow. Yo, what's good? You know, it's your boy Juice, aka Senor Cinturon. Gato sabe. You know what it is? Cinturon al culo. You know what it is? Belt tie ass for all my English speakers. You know what I mean? AKA Block Pepe, AKA Belt You Betcha, AKA Mr. Strange Making a Change, AKA
Crazy.
War of Thor, AKA Magneto Swagnito, AKA Juice Blinkstein, AKA Juice Banner, AKA Juice Jenner, AKA Tu Favorito Negrito, AKA Juice on Liverture. We in this bitch like daddy issues. Let's get it. Oh my god! It's famous. Oh my gosh! And also checking out the podcast. Make sure to leave those 5 stars. 5 étoiles, 5 estrellas, 5 Stern, Pierre Wagner, Pierre Sved, as well as Nyotatano and Pancharo. Nyotatano for my Yoruba niggas, Pancharo for all my Gujarati niggas out there. Bow, you know what it is.
This man don't know what race he want to be at any day.
I know I'm Haitian. It's just like to say like 5 stars in Creole. It's like saying 5 stars in French, only with an expletive in between. So like 5 foot is 5 foot étoile, or 5 mal foot étoile, or 5 posé étoile. Things of that nature.
Listen, I'm gonna give you the nigga. I'm gonna give you the Jamaican. Anyway, next we got the best healer in Rivals. You already know W Healer, right? It's Big Mom, aka Val. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Yo, what's up?
Big Mama.
Crazy. And last but certainly not least, you already know, man. Big famous, gracing the podcast.
Big famous.
Oh,
Famous
sorry. I need to get her autograph after this podcast is over. And you already know, Christina the Weave. Introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello. I'm sorry I'm a little late, but I am Christina DeWeeb, and I'm the biggest One Piece fan, you know. That's all
Yes,
I know.
sir.
And I'm not famous. Let's stop saying that. Like, we all equally famous in here. Hey, I know who you all are.
Oh, you know me? Oh my god, that's so cool. Also, in unrelated news, I just found out you're a Russian. That's so cool.
I am, yes. Fortunately, unfortunately, I am.
I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like, it's super cool.
Thank you.
Like, I think the only other Russian I know is like Balalaika from Black Lagoon.
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, like, oh, you guys are so cool. Hospital, ya por mi grupi, Papuli,
Like she not famous. Like,
First of all,
yeah, I
haven't heard that in forever.
I know a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As a New Yorker, you
appreciate
know a little bit of everything.
It's crazy because like I can pull up her Instagram right now, and she talking about she's not famous. I can pull up the Instagram. Like, I got the Instagram facts right here. So
Honestly, let's talk about One Piece because I literally just read the chapter. Like that's why I was late because I did not read the chapter yet, and I literally read it right before I got here. And oh my god.
We'll definitely get into that. We just got to get through the news.
And we got this panel up because you know what I mean. Because look at man, this is crazy.
Changes type shit. But before that, it's time for the video game news where I give y'all what y'all need to succeed in the gaming world. First piece of news is Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. There have been hands-on impression from EVO 2025. So pretty much Arc System Works is coming out with a new fighting game based entirely on Marvel. So it'll be like Marvel vs. Capcom, only without the Capcom. It still has the same tag system, but instead of it being like multiple life bars, it's one life bar per team. So like if you're getting your ass whooped, you gotta switch out quick. Or else you're grilled for the round. Next piece of news, video game release dates. The biggest games of August 2025 revealed. So when it comes to the video game release dates, I won't go through all of them. I'll just go through the ones that matter. Live, we got Apex Legends releasing on the Switch 2 days ago. We've got Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, The Hinokami Chronicles 2 releasing 2 days from now.
Let's go.
1,000 Deaths for PC releasing on August 7th. House of the Dead 2 remake August 7th as well. Mafia the Old Country, for all of my Mafia fans out there, releasing August 8th. Senua Saga Hellblade 2 Enhanced Edition. Senua Saga, famous for winning best sound design in the game. That's going to be released August 12th. What else we got? Drag X Drive being released August 14th on the Switch 2. Black Myth Wukong will be released on the Xbox August 20th. Inazuma 11 Victory Road, i.e. Fisher Price Blue Lock, will be released August 21st on PS5, Xbox, and Switch, also PC. So if you like unrealistic soccer and kids with superpowers, Inazuma 11 is going to be what you need.
Man,
Also,
just play rematch.
I mean, yeah, but like rematch is too realistic. I want to kick the soccer ball and like make a nuke appear. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to like block the ball and have like a gigantic gate be my representation.
Bro,
oh yeah,
that one is like it's like Beyblade with it's like Blue Lock with Beyblade graphics, bro.
I love it. And then that's the beauty of it. Like, soccer isn't something to watch for the athleticism. It's for the mythos. It's for the story. It's for the multi-million-dollar insurance policy on people's legs. You know what I mean? You think I'm watching Cristiano Ronaldo kick the ball around because it's fun? No. I want to see him talk crazy about soda companies and make it back home without getting sniped. That's what I want. That's what I do it for. You know what I'm saying?
This is exactly why I dropped Blue Lock now. This is exactly why.
Wait, what? You dropped Blue Lock?
I did. I dropped Blue Lock.
That's very anti-black of you.
What?
No, because
it's Shenanigans. This is why.
First off, some of the highest performing players on the show are black. Shido, black. Loki, black. They're literally fighting against Nigeria right now in the manga. So that's anti-black. You're not supporting Nigerian players.
I'm gonna try to pick it back up. I'm gonna try, but it got season 2 kind of like turned me off a little bit.
Okay, now that's understandable because the animation it was a slideshow. I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried fighting for it for so long, but yeah, no, it is a slideshow until you get to the Itoshi versus Sai fight. Once you get to the Itoshi versus Sai situation, that's when we're gonna get the animation. Am I saying you have to wait for that? No, I would say read the manga, so that way you get that catharsis better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. I wholeheartedly suggest continuing Blue Lock because for one, man, all my Nagi fans, y'all gonna have to pray. Hold your hands together. Y'all gonna have to pray. Y'all have to talk to somebody. But last release date is going to be Sea of Thieves Smuggler's Tide. The expansion pack is being released in August. No specific dates on that yet. Next piece of news: Assassin's Creed Edward Kenway actor is being sued because allegedly he hinted at a Black Flag remake.
Wait, yep. Assassin's Creed?
Assassin's Creed. All right, Credo d'Assassin for my French niggas out there.
I mean, I guess, but why?
Yes. Well, no, because like apparently nigga was snitching. So he might have signed the NDA or something. But also like this is Ubisoft, and Ubisoft specializes in being very fucking evil, like most companies, like every company to some degree. And so like I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a tactic to discourage people from looking into Black Flag. But we're gonna find a way. Next piece of news is the Demon Slayer Hidden Comics Chronicles 2 review, and looking over what was being said. Let me see. Did it give a verdict? So the overall synopsis of the review is that Hidden Comics Chronicles 2 is a good arena fighter, which I mean, like, whatever that means. And there is noted improvement over its predecessor. They also mentioned that the change is not major, which definitely is discouraging in my opinion, because a good arena fighter, like saying that a game is a good arena fighter is like saying, oh, this is awesome country music. It's not that hard to make good country music. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the genre is struggling. Shout out to Sabrina Carpenter and Beyonce for holding it down, but like, you know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Rely on Morgan Wallen? Fuck that nigga.
That's crazy.
Also, in other news, for my Monster Hunter fans, Monster Hunter Wilds Endgame expansion has moved up as the game suffers from soft sales. Monster Hunter Wilds got off to an incredible sales start when it launched in February, but unfortunately, it seems that its success has fallen off one heck of a cliff, and Capcom appears to be trying to amend that by releasing Endgame content earlier. Sales data from Capcom's quarterly earnings report includes a slide presentation of the sales data where they sold like 477,000 copies during April 1st to June 30th. And that is only slightly above the 389,000 copies they've sold recently. And Wilds is ending up being the 9th best-selling game of the quarter for Capcom. So yeah, Capcom's got to lock the fuck in. Also, there is a top 25 PS5 game list, and they tell you straight up this is not objective ranking. And so in this case, this game list is already like on drugs, because I'll tell you guys straight up, number 25 is DMC5.
That's like the best Devil May Cry game anyway. That's crazy.
Even crazier than that,
like recent games, or it's like all time?
I think this is of all time, because they're mentioning. Hang on, let me see. They're mentioning Balatro, Ghost of Tsushima, Alan Wake, Resident Evil 4 remake, Cyberpunk, Spider-Man 2, Last of Us 2. So yeah, it's of all time.
Okay.
In other news, apparently Balatro outperformed they put Balatro over DMC. They put Spider-Man 2 in number 14.
What?
GTA 5 didn't even break top 10.
It shouldn't.
The Witcher 3 broke top 10.
How? These, I don't know what they're smoking, man.
Cyberpunk
is 15.
Cyberpunk is 15.
Well, I mean, that's fair.
Even worse than that, Persona 5 is not top 5. And this is Persona 5 Royal. Astro Bot is over Persona 5.
Oh, brother. I don't get niggas.
Nigga, Elden Ring is number 1.
Well, it's Elden Ring.
The only good decision they made, Metaphor, Ari Fantasio, top 3, nigga. Complain to your mom about that. Yes, sir. We did it, baby. Metaphor, Ari Fantasio, top 3. Throwing up 3s. All my Metaphor fans, throw up 3s in the chat. You know what I mean?
No, we do all it. 3 of you.
Yeah, swear to God.
all 3 of us got it at top 3. Yeah. So, yeah. Smoking on your top 3 tonight. Smoking on your top 3 tonight on some scissor shit, boy. But that is all the news that I have for today. Now passing it on to for the anime news.
Yeah, this is wake me when GTA 6 drop. Anyway, this is a One Piece episode. Indonesia is going to throw up the Straw Hat flag for their Independence Day. Because I guess things are bad over there, so they're like, "Hey, you throw up the Straw Hat flag, man." You know?
Oh yeah, and then like,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I think one of the big things that like the Indonesian government was not fucking with it because they're like, "Oh yeah, no, that's straight up rebellion." Like, that is straight up rebellion. What y'all doing?
There you go, hey, man.
It's crazy because I have a friend in Indonesia and he's like a big One Piece fan, and he asked like me and some other friends, he was like, "What do y'all think about it?" Because it's like literally happening in my country, and I was like, I love it on the perspective of like, you know, it's like freedom in the One Piece and then freedom in Indonesia, but like, yes, the government basically, at first they were like, oh, we don't care, freedom of speech, like you can do whatever, but then they kind of went back and was like, yeah, actually you can't do that. Like if you put like Indonesian flag next to like a One Piece flag, they can literally be like, yeah, that's illegal, like you're not supposed to do that because it divides the country. I'm like, maybe they just don't like the government, but that's just me.
That's exactly the reason.
I mean, it's not like Luffy exactly had patriotic views to begin with. I don't know, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I for one wholeheartedly support it because I'm like, yeah, like what better figure to celebrate independence than one of the biggest liberators in anime, if we're being for real.
Right. Soul Leveling is getting a live action that's going to be on Netflix.
Oh, brother!
That is exactly the face I made, Christina, because I don't. No one asked for this.
Nobody else can succeed with a live action. Maybe like, I don't know, like one more anime, but like you all need to rest it. Like One Piece did it, and nobody else has to do it after that. That's okay. Not everybody needs live action.
That's Avatar: The Last Airbender. They continuously keep getting these damn live actions. I don't know who keep asking for them, but
okay, but that one wasn't bad though.
It wasn't bad, but it still wasn't good.
I mean, it's better than that movie we got. You know what I mean?
No one talks about M. Night Shyamalan, Mama.
He cannot touch another franchise, man. He cannot. Nah.
I'll admit,
he be doing.
One of the 7 niggas in the group chat asked for the live action. We're taking disciplinary action right now against that member. We're gonna fix it.
Yeah, I'm 7. Yeah, I'm 7 nigga group chat. All right. I don't know. I think they can stick with like things are not like super special effects. Like they did Samurai? Not Samurai. Yeah, they did Rurouni Kenshin. Stick with that. It's swordsmanship. It's cool, easy, slam dunk.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Rurouni Kenshin and One Piece,
hey boy, watch your mouth. Anyway.
Your man's on that list. Your man was on that list.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Why did he go to that island?
But I think we should just be happy with what we have when it comes to animation and live action. Like we should just be happy. Like things are animated for a reason.
I didn't know the One Piece was on a separate island. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know the One Piece was at a Diddy party. You know, I didn't know that.
So much.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Vinland Saga, Soul Leveling, the sequel, they both ended. And Kaiju number 8, they all mangas ended. So, shout out to them, man.
Kaiju number 8 ended.
Didn't Kaiju just start? Like, wait a minute.
I was saying, like,
it did. The same thing happened with Marshall. Marshall like came out and that shit ended like what, a year and a half later? Like, hey.
The month's already done, hey.
Manga's done. Yeah. And last piece of news, apparently, according to Netflix, more than 50% of Netflix users watch anime. So, you know.
More than what?
More than 50% of Netflix users are watching anime.
And 50% of that 50% are definitely borrowing passwords from other niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
And the way they got that shit cracked down right now, I don't know about that one.
Man,
I gotta jump through hoops to go log in on a different TV.
Niggas don't know the sweat. Niggas don't know the sweat.
Kaiju started in 2020.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
So it's 75 years old. Like that's crazy. It's already done.
Yeah, time flies.
Niggas is not making long lasting projects no more, man. They're getting them quick money. quick little 5 years, and then we move on. They're gonna bombard us with movies till we die.
Reminds me of when like people would like make like terrible like IPs for movies just to like capitalize off the movie money. Like when we got like the first Cars game or the Lion King video game or Aladdin or you know.
Oh God,
I tell you. Hey, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? This is why capitalism's bad.
Crazy. What? That's all the news I got. Now it's time for the real shit, right? The real reason why everybody's here, why people are missing their bedtimes, why people are probably falling asleep on this podcast. Listen, we talking about One Piece, man. Right? Like,
yeah.
Listen, let's talk about that chapter, right? Because some people just read the chapter. Let's talk about that chapter, okay? What are everyone's thoughts on that chapter?
I mean, I'm getting confused with who
Rocks is the GOAT.
At this point. I'm getting real confused, but
apparently Rocks is the GOAT.
That's crazy. Christina, you on mute, by the way.
I know, because I be just talking, so I have to mute myself because I be just saying.
The GOAT.
Oda and his 2-page panels about like, I forget he's an artist. Like I know he's a storyteller and like, but he be drawing the shit out of them. And Shaco, the young virgin, I like when I started the chapter. Yep. Oh my god. So I started the chapter and they started talking about her. I said no. And then, like, I kept skipping, like, I didn't even read what happening. I was like, let me look at her. And then I went back and actually read the chapter. Oh, my God. And the fact that we know all these characters. We done met them so many times. He bring up people from chapter 50. And we in chapter, 1156. Like, that's insane. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. I cannot wait where it goes. There's all this new information every chapter, and the fact that Chaco ended up with Rayleigh versus what his name was in love with her, right? I mean, everybody was in love with her, but like, and the fact that she got more attention than the actual Empress, I love it. Anyways, the whole chapter.
So with a baggy friend, with her baggy friend.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for the girly pops to cosplay all of them, all the like young versions. Oh my god!
There might as well just be like a Amazon Lily group cosplay for ladies to do. Just all the
man. When this junk gets animated, man.
That's the sweat. Hey, y'all try to get that lady, the money ladies. You know what I mean? Get the sweat going. Better get the Amazon Lily popping, you know, hit Amazon up, put the Lily on, whatever you gotta do, get that sweat.
Man. All I know is, I mean, this chapter it's interesting seeing like Rocks, like how he was like in his prime. That dude was a straight menace. Like that dude didn't get damn about nobody. He was fighting everybody. And the fact that he was really trying to take down the world government is like, that Willa D again, right?
Mm-hmm. But also, like, he's somewhat honorable. Like, in not like a full-on kind of like, he don't really care about nobody, but he was like, if I believe in something, or I want to do something, I want to do it the way I want to do it. Like, you're not gonna just, because he was about to fight Kaido, and I was like, bro's gonna fight young Kaido. Obviously, young Kaido is not current Kaido, but I was like, my brain just cannot comprehend.
So here's the question, though, right? The question that we all want to know. How did you get to the flower room and survived?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
And then you were bold enough to tell this nigga, I'm gonna be back for you. I'm gonna be right back. Don't worry about it. Stay right here. I'm gonna come back. And then the second question to that is, what the heck did the Marines took from this man that caused God Valley?
Wasn't it
the devil fruit, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it devil fruit?
Who has this devil fruit?
Not the government stealing. That never happened.
Because all we know is that Rock said he needs 2 devil fruits. Now, mind you, we don't even know what devil fruit if this man even has a devil fruit. We just know this man said he needs 2 devil fruits. Right? Now, granted, if you need 2 devil fruits, that tells you something. That means, this is my theory, He had a dark fruit before Blackbeard. That's why Blackbeard, his son, is doing what he's doing, right?
Wait.
Because why do you need 2 devil fruits? The only way you're gonna need 2 devil fruits is the same way Blackbeard's using 2 devil fruits.
Real quick. I hate to interject, but of those 2 he mentioned, one of them is a fruit that he needed. What's his name from the Giant King to eat? There was a specific one to Elbaf that the Elbaf King needed to eat that he needed. That's why he wants the Elbaf King to be on his fruit. That was one of the fruits.
So that's the fruit that Loki ate, right?
Supposedly.
But he didn't want Loki to be part of his crew though.
No, I'm not talking about Loki. I'm talking about the dad. That's why Rox wanted the dad to be a part of his crew because he knows the specific devil fruit that's at Elbaf only particularly works for the king of Elbaf. That's why he wanted him to recruit him.
I don't think it specifically works for them. I think it's like it's gonna work best with him. You know what I mean? It's like devil fruit is the devil fruit, yeah. But like if he's gonna eat it, but that makes me think like what devil fruit would that be?
Right.
Maybe something that has like giant physiology.
Because that do make sense. Because the way we found out information about devil fruits now, it's like every devil. It seems like now we know that devil fruits work better with certain people. You know what I'm saying? Because like how Luffy is, the Nika fruit works better for him. That's why he's able to awaken. So in order to awaken, your devil fruit got to align to like what your will is. That's probably the reason why Kaido never awakened his devil fruit, because Kaido technically didn't really care about awakening his devil fruit. Because apparently his fruit is supposed to be like a protector, like the deity of what Kaido's fruit is supposed to be like a protector, dragon type of thing, and that's not what really Kaido really is about. But Kaido relied more so on his haki than his actual devil fruit.
Makes sense.
That's why he wasn't able to awaken. That's just a theory that I heard. You know what I'm saying? But
Loki's devil fruit hasn't been revealed yet, right? Like what he has.
No.
Nope.
So that's probably the fruit that Rox wanted the king to consume. Loki probably has it, right? Like that would.
And I think so too, because he did say that devil fruit would be like most likely found on Elbaf. So if it was already there, that would make sense.
In that case, do you think Rox has the capability to take a devil fruit out of somebody?
I mean, how else Blackbeard found out how to do it?
Well, he didn't mention about taking a devil fruit out of someone, just getting the devil fruit to give to someone or for someone to use.
But who was he planning on giving it to?
One was Harold, and then the other maybe just himself.
Because remember, he didn't. I mean, yeah, he wanted King Harold to join him, but King Harold wasn't going to join him really. So it's like, okay, if King Harold wasn't going to join him,
let me see. What did he say exactly? Because what he said,
he mentioned the 2 fruits, one being the one for Harold, and then a different one, which he didn't go into details yet.
Because he said its power will only be truly unlocked if Harold eats it. So basically, like we said, it's anybody can eat it, but if I don't know if it's giant specifically or it has to be Harold because of his. It might be the Gomu Gomu no Mi. I don't know. Maybe he's like super. His will is super great, and he's like I don't know, unique in the making.
Yeah, and maybe just because of his ancient giant.
Or that. And then because after that they talked about the Galileans, like the frozen giants. Because like right after they talk about Devil Fruits, they start talking about that. So it might be related somehow. Because after that they want to go find them apparently.
Honestly, since there's like talk about, since we got like devil fruits and giants that are named after like Norse mythology and all that, what do y'all think about a potential world tree angle if the devil fruits grew on the world tree?
I like that.
Like originally they grew on that and then they kind of spread it because like now we know if you eat it and then you die, it just spawns anywhere.
Yes and a no.
And you just know.
It's possible, but at the same time, if that's the case, wouldn't the fruit go back to the world tree once somebody died instead of just designing back into another fruit
Vegapunk explained where devil fruits came from, like people's dreams, right? Of powers that they wish that they could have. And that's how a devil fruit is made. Like it's from people's hopes and dreams or something. Like I remember Vegapunk.
That was like the folklore that went into it when people started discovering them. That was the folklore behind it.
But I mean, what Vegapunk was explaining, but it kind of do make sense. I mean, how else would Nika get into a devil fruit if somebody didn't like dream of Nika being? Everybody knew Nika was a protector for Wano. So that devil fruit was created of Nika. But, I mean, it's possible that it was created on that world tree, because the world tree probably has, everybody connected to it. Everybody's dreams and hopes connected to it. So the fruit could have been created on the tree. I don't know how the fruit disappeared from the tree, but just went off to the tree, and then like they always said, it had legs of its own. That's what the 5 elders said, because they never able to catch it.
So also the only way I can think this to make sense is like with the whole world tree thing is like, yes, originally like some concepts of the devil fruit started onto a tree, and then as those devil fruits spread across the world, fruits started popping up elsewhere, because even with a regular fruit, I may buy the apple off the apple tree, but that means when the seeds of that apple go somewhere else, then maybe another apple tree can grow somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking more so of like sign off and the fruit go back to the tree, but the user dies off and the fruit grows somewhere else from it, where it wants to be, or some shit to that kind of mystical stuff. Because the concept for Zoans, Paramecians, and what was the other one? Logias have all 3 different types of lores and meanings that goes crazy, and then Zoans more specifically being way more specific when it comes to it embodying a person or a concept. So it's like certain rules for each devil fruit cannot probably fall under the same mythos. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, but I'm telling you. But of course, I only made that reference because like
teacher hat came on. Sorry.
Oh, that's cool. But I only made that reference because like I'm also like on like a God of War Ragnarok binge right now. So like I've been taking a little hit of the Norse mythology, and there's a giant named Loki, and in Norse mythology, Loki was an ice giant. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe bro fruit power got to do with ice. Never know.
And so for Juice, for you, like he's pretty much doing that Norse mythology stuff specifically just in Elbath, because the tree itself with the 3 levels is what is kind of like encompassing Yggdrasil, and like because like each part of Elbath is like the different worlds for Norse mythology, with the frost giant area being at the bottom where you find Loki at, which is also fitting because he's a frost giant, quote unquote.
So that's like, hey,
already trying.
Or maybe Jotunheim, you know what I'm saying? I mean, technically the entire island would be Jotunheim, right? And then, hey, it could be a Niflheim, you know what I'm saying? Hey, now I'm saying get real Norse with it, dog. Yeah. Look at me contributing to the conversation.
I'm trying to figure out.
Guess how powerful this emu person is, because no, hear me out. How the fuck? What's the dude's name? Sabo and the other dude sneak in to the throne room. You ain't know. How the fuck Rocks get in the damn flower room? You ain't fucking know. Like you ain't that powerful then. If everybody just sneaking in.
I mean, but to be honest with you, I think he knows. It's just a simple fact, like Emu don't care. It's like, I think at that point
he know about his existence. I think he cares. He tried to kill Sabo. Like he killed a whole island trying to kill Sabo. He cares.
I think.
Well, technically speaking, yes. I mean, he did try to kill the island because Sabo was there, but on the other half, he did say because it was just nearby. Remember, they were keeping the mother flame, and he was just like, "Yeah, use on that kingdom." They're like, "Why? It's nearby." It's like, that man is just ruthless. Like he don't care. Like at his point, it's just, and then just look how he's looking at Rocks. He's just like, all right, he'll be back.
That same energy back, like nigga, I ain't scared of you.
I'll be back is crazy. I think it was pretty powerful, obviously, but it's like Emo's power is like the specific things. I don't think like Emo can always know. Like, I think there's like awareness of like who is in my space or whatever, but it's more like, I guess my power is like I can fuck up the island, but if somebody sneak into my like the flower room, it's like, okay, well you're already here, so now I'm gonna try to kill you. But it's like I don't think it's like an ultimate all power type, like nobody can kill me. But also I think there's so many people like around Emo, like the the elders, like the Gorosei and like everybody else who like protect them. It's like we don't really know what you like. We kind of know your power, but not like to the full extent. So I don't think like Oda would make like a completely like powerful like somebody who nobody else can defeat. You know what I mean?
So I do have
Oh, I was like, yeah. Also, you can go first. My bad.
Oh no, I was just going to ask a question. Why is Davy Jones so important in this?
That's my question, bro. I'm trying to figure
bro.
I'm trying to figure that out.
I was like, come on. I was like, Oda, bro. We don't need another, bro. Come on, bro. I understand it's pirates, but come on, bro. What does Davy Jones have to do?
Nigga,
like,
what if?
I mean,
David backfired. I'm telling y'all.
You think about like Pirates of the Caribbean, like Davy Jones. Like, what if we get a One Piece character just like that? And what if that's the man with the burned scar? You know what I mean? And you think about all the ships that just go missing randomly. Davy Jones and Pirates of the Caribbean was doing the same shit. So I mean,
also it would make sense for Davy Jones to be like that. For Davy Jones to be like an end all be all in that case, because like when you think pirates. If you're not thinking Blackbeard or you're not thinking like Jack Sparrow, 9 times out of 10, you're thinking Davy Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just ties into pirate lore, yeah.
Very much so. And like
right, but this late in the game, Oda, you want to bring somebody else, dog.
No time soon, dog.
Like, bro.
Something we already know about. Like you think something is not important. Like that's what people thought about Skypiea. Like, yeah, Skypiea, this and that, bro. Being the most important, one of the most important arcs, and foreshadowing one of the most important like gear transformations ever. So it's like I think Oda does that. He gave you some little sprinkle, 50, I don't know, 100 some chapters ago, 500 chapters ago, and you're like, okay, that was cool. Like I used to hate on David Backfight. I still do. Long Green Long Island is my least favorite arc. I used to talk shit every week, every day, and then he did this, and I was like, I take back everything I said. I was wrong. I was wrong. So
now you're talking about like Davy backfights, and it's like, oh, so that was actually important.
and some people said it. Some people like, what should be back? Because it's like random ass arc, but it's canon. Like that's the only thing people kept saying. Like this arc is canon. It's not just like a random fight for nothing. And now, how many every chapters later, he's like, so by the way, yeah, that was important, bro. This man, and it in my head it makes sense. I'm biased, but that makes sense.
Because I was gonna say, because I think one big thing about like those Davy Jones, like even the idea of the Davy back fight, like I feel like that really helped to like establish like pirate etiquette. Because like the Davy back fight only happened because like as per pirate code ABC of EFG subtitle 123, y'all gotta get it back in blood. Fuck nigga, what y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like so like I think that's a really good point to where like Long Ring Island is important in that aspect. I'm sure there's probably more story stuff that it applies to. I'm just speaking from like the establishment of like a pirate code or a pirate etiquette, like parlays and things of that nature.
No, I get that, but saying that he claims to be a Davy Jonesian pirate, what the heck does that mean, Oda?
He could be like a super class. He could be like an OG pirate. He could handle business like pirates back in the day.
Ooh, wait. What if the Davy Jonesian pirate? What does that something to do with Horty Jones? Can you imagine Horty Jones being like a part of this junk?
I mean, I'm about to say, that nigga in an underwater blunt right now.
That nigga mid as fuck. Well, what if he's actually relevant to the story right now?
Nah. I'd rather you keep your first theory, my brother. The man with the burnt scar doing the whirlpool.
I'm just saying, like, what if
that to me that sounds more logic for Davy Jones.
I'm not saying Horty is Davy Jones. I'm saying what if he is connected to this in some way? You know what I mean?
The Willow Jones.
That'd be fun.
But I will say this though, this whole panel right here says a lot. So it says a lot because like we established now that Rox couldn't do nothing to Emu. That's why he told him that I'll be back. Because he's like, bro, I have to regroup. He's like, I gotta withdraw. Like, he figured out, like, okay, I can't beat this man, but I know how to. That's why he said I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? That's why he said I need 2 devil fruits to take over the world. So now it makes even more sense why he didn't really care about being king of the pirates. This man wanted to be king of the world. Because he knew the only person in his way is Emu. Let's be real. Ain't no way this man was getting to the fire room and he didn't have to bypass the girl say the Holy Knights, everybody. That means this man Rox is about his stuff now.
I mean, he definitely ain't sneaking around like Sabo did. He's definitely fighting niggas head on. I'm just trying to figure out why didn't Emu smoke this nigga? Like, I'm confused. Like, niggas in your space. Did you smoke this nigga? Like, okay.
I mean, the fact that they established that the man claimed to be a Davy Jonesian pirate, like,
you don't care. You don't fear death.
Yeah, I was gonna say in that case, like, being a Davy Jonesian pirate could have been the thing that got him unsmoked. Maybe that has some weight, because why would Oda even mention that that bro claimed to be a Davy Jonesian in the first place? You know what I'm saying?
Because Rox don't care about death. That man's about his stuff.
They don't got nothing to do with Emu not smoking that nigga.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because like in that case, if he didn't care at all, why withdraw in the first place? Why claim to be a Davy Jonesian pirate? Why not just get down and dirty and get smoked? You know what I'm saying?
He found out the man's immortal. How you gonna be an immortal person without figuring out how to be an immortal?
Wait. So he didn't know if he's immortal or not. That's just making an assumption. 2, just because you fall back from not having to fumbling my words. Just because you fall back from somebody doesn't mean like, oh, I don't have the means to defeat him. Also, that's just like, hey, you do have to re-strategize, you know what I'm saying, on how to handle certain things. And sometimes you can't go into every situation planned. Because remember, he did this during the reverie. So he did this as far as like, hey, I'm gonna let some bullshit happen real quick, and I'm gonna start making my moves. Let me go check out what's going on. Let me see where the hilltop is, so I know where my ceiling is to conduct my plan. So for all we know, this low key could have just been a recon mission for him to be like, I need to know where the mountaintop is, so I know how far I need to climb.
That is true, but also I can honestly say something else too, right? So you know how we have seen Congress hockey be that it factor in a lot of these fights now, right? Mm-hmm. And we know Rox has Congress hockey because you know him and King Harold Flash split the sky. You know how the top dogs be doing the split the sky, clouds, boom, 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 all that, et cetera, right? Now, so we know this man's hockey is advanced. But for this man to sit here and say he still needs 2 devil fruits to get back to where he was, it's saying hockey is just not enough to beat Emu. Because, like, think about it. So we saw how Joy Boy's hockey was so strong and knocked all the elders back into the transformation. And that Emu felt Joy Boy's hockey. So the man felt that jump. But what if Rox discovered, like, okay, maybe Conqueror's hockey is just not only enough? Because we also need devil fruit. Because think about it. Everybody thought at first, like, okay, this man was like one of the most powerful person in the world before Emu was discovered. That it took 2 of the strongest hockey users, Rogers and Gart, to defeat this man. But now knowing that this man also has advanced hockey, it has to be something else that made this man Rock so powerful.
I get what you're saying with that, but this also can be looked at from a view of like saying someone getting ready to play chess and they ain't got all the chess pieces. You know what I'm saying? Because it can be as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can't because you can't conduct tactics without the right pieces, without the right, you know what I'm saying, pieces of equipment, without the right personnel. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I get what you're saying, but it can be as simple as just like, okay, maybe he needs these other devil fruits as far as like him just having his pieces on the board to do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because fight facing Emu means facing all the celestial dragons, maybe all the CP folks from CP0 to ZP10 or whatever CP number they got, and then that's also including with the Navy and Royal Knights. You know what I'm saying? That's a large. That's like playing chess 10 times with one board. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the pieces.
But I mean, even in this moment though, where he's confronting Emu, I mean, he's kind of showing his hand at the same time and then running away with his tail tucked behind his legs because he ain't doing nothing. You just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be back," but
at the same time, we don't know if they fought.
Like, just know, I see you, you see me. Like, but I'll be back. Like,
but we don't know that if they fought.
Well, actually, we know that they didn't fight because in the panel, right, it says he knew there was nothing more he could do at that moment. So in that moment, so when they met would be the moment that's being referred to, right? Unless I'm tweaking.
No, it says it clearly today.
Yeah, I was gonna say he showed up and was like, "Here I am."
He withdrew with these words: "Just wait one day, I'll be back." Like, I can't be like, bro, right now, but
like he ran up on bro. You know, he ran up on bro. Bro had to chop on him. He had to fall back. He ain't had no vest on.
That's which is still kind of confusing. Like, you allow this man to live?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is that?
I think there's a reason why they allow him to go, and we just have to wait to find out. Because like, there's only a few amount of people that made into the room and was like, "Yeah, I'm here to talk to you, and I'm gonna skedaddle after that." So, and then I think like the previous page literally said like this is an incident that never happened before or since. Like that was never a thing ever again or before that. Yes. And also, I'm looking at the Shonen Jump translation, and they said not David Jones and Pirate, but like worshipper of David Jones.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like, yeah, I don't know if that makes, because like when I look at this one, it says like pirate as if like you're not the part of the pirate crew, but you kind of like claim yourself as one. While like worshipper, you just kind of like a big fan.
Well,
okay.
In that case,
Christina, wait, because I'm about to alley-oop this. Because listen, because if you think about it, because it's Davy Jones worshipper, right? If you look at it, historically, the story of Davy Jones and his ship is not real. Like it's like historically in European history, it's never been a thing, but it's always been a demonic type of story for piracy and European sailors. So what he's probably tying this in is like him saying like he's a worshiper of Davy Jones is similar to those who are like satanic, Satanists, if you will, but in a ship concept for worshiping Davy Jones, as in he takes niggas and all the other stuff, right? So this can be a whole like, you know, which could also tie into like the whole magic power aspect with the Gorosei, possibly, maybe, because you know people who are Satanists do the whole circle shit and all that good stuff.
Like the whole the pentagram, whatever.
Yeah,
yep.
I was gonna say in a more general sense, off of your point, Shaq, like being a Davy Jonesian pirate in that translation, as opposed to being a worshiper of Davy Jones, they're not mutually exclusive, right? It's like being a Davy Jonesian could be a descriptor for people who are worshipers of Davy Jones in that aspect.
Right. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yes, yeah. I'll just go more off the etymology of it, where it's like it's kind of like if you were like I'm like a Miss B Nastian or a worshiper of Miss B Nasty, right? Interchangeable in that case.
I don't know why I had to use that example, but I see what you're saying.
Of all people.
It's running. It's what I do,
apples, nigga. Like oranges or tangerines. Like,
why not promote the black-owned water parks? Why not promote black-owned water parks? Why not?
This is my nigga right here.
Why not? I support black-owned business. You know what I'm saying? She is keeping upholstery people in work, so I'm gonna bring her up whenever I can. You know what I'm saying?
So I do have a question. So were y'all surprised to find out that he was Blackbeard's father?
No.
I mean, no, because it's always been like a theory, considering like Pirate Island and like all that shit going surrounding that. Like, it's been a theory.
I mean, he has the same tweaked out look in his eyes. Like,
right though.
It's like when the mom's on drugs and the kid ends up being a crack baby, like that.
Yeah, dope fiend.
So do you think that So do you think Rocks also had a dark fruit at one point?
I can see that being a thing.
Still haven't shown it. Still, nothing to prove that.
I know. I'm just asking, like, as a theory. Like, do you think that he? Because I mean, I remember Kaido did saying like, Kaido saying like, basically how Kaido explained who Rocks was and how he got beat by Roger and Garp. It kind of saying that Rocks had a devil fruit. We just don't know what exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe one of the two that he's talking about, like it was said, like one for himself, one for Harold. So I'm assuming he will get a devil fruit later in the flashback, and then obviously we're gonna get to the incident. But I don't know what kind of. I was somewhat thinking about what's the Opi Opi, the one that Law has right now, because I'm assuming. I feel like that's like one. Like I feel like the top devil fruits that everybody always want is obviously Gomu Gomu no Mi and Opi Opi no Mi, and then whatever what's his name, Blackbeard had. So like, if he trying to find two devil fruits that are super important, I think it got to be something that like obviously we've seen before, but also something we've seen like a lot, or like somebody currently have it.
I can see that, especially in like him seeing who Emu was. He's like, I mean, you're right, Shaq. We don't know that he knew that Emu was immortal or not, but let's say he do. How else can you be an immortal without being immortal?
Oh, actually,
and the only way you can get that, I feel like Lost.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Shaq.
Go ahead, Shaq.
No, I'm saying even with that, like we get he got into the room, we get he met Emu, but what proof from that interaction proves immortality? Unless there's something he learned about Emu that's not in any book or any history, because as far as we know, any trace of like who and what Emu is only known to like the Gorosei and maybe one or two other person that's seen him. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think how he learned that is the same way how Cobra learned who Emu was when he saw him. Like, think about it. When they saw him,
like Cobra went off the assumption based off of his family's history, which we all know still is true because of how they manipulate so many years of information in history.
Right.
So it's only based off of small little bit of context clues.
Which is true, but at the same time, if you're one of the 20 kings from 900 years ago, nigga, how are you still alive?
But has Rock mentioned about the 800 years or 900 years?
No, I get he didn't say anything about it, but I'm saying like,
bro. What do y'all think about that? Because if that shit,
I'm challenging the facts based off of what's not even there.
I was gonna say, also plus like immortality doesn't mean invincibility. Like all we know, like there would have to be more to him than just him being invincible. Like Hidan from Naruto was invincible. That nigga got put in the ground, and then like got the ghost blunt lit on his ass. Like you know what I'm saying? Like immortal.
Oh yeah. They're not invincible, but it's more so like he lived long enough. Like think about it, even now we know this. Like without Emu, the 5 elders would be dead. Like based off of how Saturn died. Saturn got older when Emo stripped his powers away. That man literally got old as what he was supposed to be and turned to dust instantly.
Right.
Because like technically, Emu stops them from aging. Wherever they at, I think it looks like he stops them from aging when he transport his powers into them.
That's interesting. But I was gonna say, in that case, so we know that he's been alive for.
Is that supposed to be Bucky's mom or something? I mean, Bucky's mom or something?
Like it.
Yeah, they're saying that Buggy and Blackbeard are something.
Also, plus, like, I feel like
the
biggest issue with this image is like, why does Blackbeard have a snapback? He's not that cool. Like, I feel that's the only problem with the image. I don't care about Buggy's mom believing in sundress season. I don't care about like somehow Rock's getting a fur coat. I'm just like, how is Blackbeard getting baby blue J's and a snapback?
Why he look so happy? That's my question. What you smiling about?
Bro, when has that man ever been happy?
Like, see, and that's even more proof. Like, this has to be a fan fiction because, like,
it is. I just don't. I forgot how that theory even got started. Like,
he was wearing blue J's and snapbacks and black T-shirts.
I think it was something about like the eyelashes and the design, and people was like, "So your Blackbeard is that?"
Okay, they gonna reach. They gonna reach for it.
That's crazy.
Man.
Talking about lineage, what about them? People say Garp is not Dragon's father.
Who said that?
So, like in a recent chapter, it's like, what did it say? Let me pull it up. We don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, no, because I think Oda drew Luffy when he was older, and he looked just like Garp. I swear, like he drew all the Straw Hats when they were like in their 60s or something, and he looked just like Garp. I swear.
You talking about Luffy looking just like Garp?
I think so.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure.
Somebody says like so in the chapter it was Garp and it says Luffy's grandfather, but whoever was next, I think Roger, and it says Ace's father. So instead of saying Garp was Dragon's father, they said Luffy's grandfather versus Mental. You know what I mean? So they basically like skip Dragon for like random reason. But I guess like Oda was just like, I'm just gonna do it to do it. But like people, I guess, speculating that because Dragon wasn't mentioned, maybe he is not Garp's father. I mean, not father, son. Not saying, but Luffy is still Garp's grandchild. Yeah. So they're basically keeping Dragon as if he is not a thing. Which I don't know if it's true or not. It's just interesting how they did it.
I will say this though. I will say this, right? This is how they debunk this, right? Mm-hmm. So let's say they want to sit there and say Dragon is not Garp's son. Okay. So what they're trying to say is the reason why Luffy is his grandson is through the mother, right? All right. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, if that was the case, why did all of them have the same last name? It's not like Dragon got the wife's last name. They're all Monkey D's. They're all Monkey D's.
Go ahead, Shaq.
No, I'm saying like, no, I'm saying like it's common for for certain relationships for the male to take on the wife's name because of the family lineage of that side of the family in certain cultures.
That's what Ace did. My favorite.
So it's like it's just like I like my mom. So it's like if Dragon, let's say Dragon married the mom who's the daughter of Garp, and Garp's family lineage is more famous and well known than his name. So instead of the wife taking whatever Dragon's actual last name, Dragon took the monkey name, so he became Monkey D. Dragon. That's like saying that's like me marrying into a royal family, and because the father-in-law is this higher position person, in order for me to take his mantle, I have to take his last name. Similar concept.
Understandable.
It's actually okay, I see.
That's understandable, you know? But at the same time, that nigga look just like him.
Nah, he does. I don't think it's true. It's just interesting how Oda didn't mention him. So I'm trying to figure out did he do it for specific reason, or he just being Oda?
It may be.
No, but I thought when they found out, didn't they say Dragon is technically Garp's son? I could have sworn they have said it.
Yeah, because that was always a stain on Garp's reputation being in the Navy was well, your son is he ain't about the
grandson.
military. So like,
yeah,
that's always been like a stand on Garp's military career. It's like, yo, get your son, now get your grandson. Like, what is this, man? Like,
what is your family, bro?
My words, y'all. They're gonna show Luffy's mom real soon. I have a feeling.
Man, please.
Hey, I have a feeling. Hey, look, if they could show, everybody else like who they used to like and this and that, I'm telling you, bro, Luffy mom might pull up, bro.
You know, moms like that.
I mean, hey, they might have already shown Luffy's mom. It could be Crocodile.
Bro,
I don't believe that. Okay, I partially believe Crocodile is Luffy's mom theory, but I truly believe Crocodile used to be girly pop. Like, I think the theory makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I can see that.
What other theory do you have with Ivankov? Like, hello?
Where did that theory come from? Because of
Ivankov saying that he got dirt on Crocodile, so everyone was just like, "Oh, they just ran with the whole idea. Oh, he's possibly Luffy's mom." You know what I mean? And Ivankov turned her into a crocodile.
I think the biggest thing Ivankov, like being able to change other people's hormones and turning into like from man to woman or woman to man. So I think they came first, and then there was like an episode / chapter when Ivankov was basically like, "Yeah, I got some on you," and Crocodile was like, "Yeah, don't tell nobody." And then people like, "Okay, well, 1 + 1 = 2." Now I think the first theory came about to be that Crocodile used to be a woman, and then they were like, "Well, woman we're looking for with his mom," and then they were like, "Yeah, that's
because that
whole so Luffy went around beating up his mother.
Well, because that conversation
damn near killed Luffy twice.
Yeah, I was saying when your mom tries to kill you twice, you might have to whip her ass. I don't know what to tell you.
As father
like,
son or
Luffy was
whatever.
a raisin in the damn desert, didn't?
I was saying, bro.
That whole theory came about because the conversation happened during Impel Down when Luffy was going through that whole trials and tribulations trying to get Ace back. So that's why
nigga went to super prison and had to like deal with like government sponsored murder.
What? Bro, that whole arc and saga, oh my god, till this day.
Shout out my man Magellan, man. I need him to come back. That's my dog.
No, Magellan was funny as hell.
I love that man, dude. This is devil fruit. It's so busted, bro.
That's a really good devil fruit. I did not know how they're gonna make it out. I was like, you're gonna die. What's the options here?
He's not alone.
We can do this.
I don't know how they're getting out of this in Elbath. The way Emu changing everybody into monsters, I don't know how they're getting out.
Every chapter gets worse. Like Dorgan, Bragi, like the kids, it just gets worse every chapter. I'm just like, I don't know.
Emu said, I'm gonna show y'all who y'all really messing with.
Bro,
and just start transforming everybody, bro.
Turned everybody into demons, took over freaking Brooke's daughter. Like, come on. Brooke Lore and freaking Elbath.
That was crazy. Like when she came and she was like, "Dad, I said, "Oh, who?"
Oh man, Brooke Lore and Elbath is crazy. Like, what's up getting whole bad right now?
I'm getting a flashback. That's everything. Oh my god.
Yo, what's up getting no love is crazy.
Right. I mean, it's what he deserves. Honestly,
I mean, I don't like Usopp, but I really thought it was gonna be the art version to get some love. You know?
Whoa! Wait a minute. Why the Usopp slander?
No, he's literally the worst straw hat.
Thank you.
I got you also.
He's the worst straw hat.
That's extremely anti-black of you, Val.
Oh, you go for the Kufion?
That's very anti. Well, no,
hold on. So come out. Let me ask you this question.
Trash, what you mean?
What makes him the weakest straw hat?
He's soft. He's soft like Charmin.
Makes him the weakest or the worst straw hat? The weakest, because that's
right. What makes him the worst?
I think Nami could take that nigga, to be honest. Anyway.
What?
Why? Because he got Zeus?
Yes, nigga.
I'm sorry.
All right, so let's not act like, hold on, but let's not act like there has not been a couple of times if it wasn't for Usopp, they would be lost at the moment.
Really?
Bro, the man came in clutch.
That's not a valid argument.
In how many chapters? You named it 2 times Usopp came clutch. Really?
Bro, even in the movies, bro.
Not canon.
That man carrying his captain on his back.
That's not canon.
No. If movies is your evidence, you have no evidence at all.
Yeah, that's the shit ain't canon, bro. It don't matter.
He ain't wrong.
You show me 2 canon events.
Usopp doesn't deserve his time in the limelight. Like he deserves a moment. He does, but it's too late. I don't care. I'm sorry.
It's supposed to be this arc, and we not getting it. This arc, it looks like we thought
one gonna be Zoro's arc, and then oh my god, Elbaf gonna be Usopp's. Yeah, Oda said no. I'm right for it.
Let's see what we can do with Brooke. Let's see what we can do right there. Like,
come on, son. Like you know it's bad when Brooke is getting more. We knew everything we need to know about Brooke during the freaking Gecko Moria arc. You getting lore now, nigga?
Do y'all think it's a case of Oda just forgetting? Because the story, it's just been so long.
Didn't he forget a lot of things though? So that could be true.
I actually don't think he forgets anything. And first of all, he has people that he like talks to that kind of be like, okay, well, did I forget something about this? Did I forget something about that? So the fact that he brought back David Backfight and all that stuff, I don't think he's forgetting. He just kind of like, I have more important things to worry about. And I feel like whatever Usopp development everybody wants or whatever else development wants, it's not important enough to my story and the way I want to finish it. I think we're gonna get some of it, and by the end it'll be fine. But it's like he's like, yeah, it's not worth it.
Why? I mean, but like, for instance, he did say that he did forget telling people what Eustace the Kid devil fruit was.
Yeah, now see, that's the point I was talking about. He forgot to explain it in devil fruit.
He did forget that. He said, "Oh snap!" Like, let me tell y'all what this man actually do.
But
this nigga's Magneto. That's all y'all need to know. He's Magneto.
but all I'm saying is, right? Isn't it interesting that Elbaf, which is supposed to be for one black character, is now explaining another black character's backstory? They're the only two characters of color on the crew. I don't know. Them niggas could be cousins.
I don't know. In some way, somehow, Zoro going to clash with them.
3 characters of color in the crew.
Now, who's the other? I'm talking about Jinbei.
Yes,
Jinbei who fought for Fishman rights.
And who also conceded to the white man's wishes, serving as one of the 7 warlords. Yeah, nah, he don't count. He was COINTELPRO.
Fighting for fishermen rights, so his people can survive.
By supporting the government that was oppressing them in the first place. COINTELPRO.
I'm surprised Zoro don't want to fight him.
Yeah, Zoro ain't gonna fight that man, bro.
Oh, also because like I'm gonna be real. Jinbei got Zoro. I ain't gonna lie. Jinbei got Zoro.
What?
Zoro would son.
I can't co-sign that one, Joe.
Man, nah.
I can't co-sign that one, bro.
I'm just saying, right? If Zoro was really about that, if he was really a Sydney Sweeney fan like he said he was, if he was really out here supporting American Eagle jeans, like he said he was, he would have been slid.
Right. American Eagle jeans is crazy.
Just saying 1v1, Juice. I'm just saying 1v1. Jinbei about to be fish fillet.
He's gonna be sushi.
He would have been spun. He ain't spin for nothing. Zoro always had to spin on somebody. He was about to spin on Usopp before Luffy did it. He can't spin on Jinbei. I don't believe
Jinbei ain't do nothing. Jinbei ain't do nothing.
Yeah, Jinbei ain't do nothing.
I don't believe the hype.
He had a bunch of reasons to spit on Usopp. He was being a bitch, but like,
no, he didn't. He had no reason to spin on Usopp. Usopp had valid points. And
what valid point?
Like gentlemen.
What valid point? The ship was dead.
They could have repaired it. Nah, niggas was trying to repair shit.
But I will say this though. The way he did almost jump on Usopp because Usopp did, but he didn't do it to Sanji. There's a lot. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Okay. All right. That was 2 separate things. No.
He didn't know what Sanji did at Whole Cake.
Zoro picking his fights.
They purposely said we're not telling Zoro what happened on that Whole Cake because they knew he was gonna flip shit. So like,
Zoro is picking his fights.
I think he probably would have words for that man Sanji. I think he would.
I
think he would at least punch them in the face and then be like, all right, I got my lick back.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
The way he was going, come on.
Usopp was crying about the fucking sheep, and Sanji was like, they finna kill you, so let me join my crazy family so they leave you alone. I think there is a big difference between those 2 issues.
Yes.
It's No.
True,
And
but
Zoro
he's not gonna be happy to find out that Luffy and Sanji fought. Like, he's not gonna
he would
be
be
happy.
happy, but he would trust Luffy to handle it. And if Luffy said, "I'm for the sea, can't wait for Sanji to come, and I don't care what nobody says," Zoro would be like, "All right, you the captain, you do you." Because they had this conversation once with Usopp, and since then Zoro was like, "You are the captain. I ain't telling you. I told you once, and you fixed it. And after that, that's on you."
Yeah, Zoro.
Yeah, but Zoro is about respect, though. So I mean,
Zoro defaulted to Luffy on the Usopp situation, just like he defaulted on the Sanji. He would default on the Sanji situation. What I'm saying is, Zoro ain't moving shit. Zoro ain't moving shit about Jinbei. Just like he ain't moving shit about Sanji. But hey, he happened to move shit on the black man that he could easily disrespect. That's all I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Twin was moving shit. Twin was moving shit when it was easy. That's all I'm saying. He was moving shit when it was easy.
He almost died to another black man in freaking when they went to go save Vivi. So I mean, hey, bro.
But also when he found out that man was black, what'd he do? Move shit. That's what when he found out.
Learn how to cut steel. How to cut steel, boy.
Move shit, right? He learned how to cut steel just to cut down a brother. Ain't that crazy? I'm just saying.
Like,
You ain't got
Sanji have a good understanding of one another. Like they have their little petty rivalry, but they have a really good understanding of one another.
And Zoro understands that he not moving shit unless it's good, unless it's sanctioned. Apparently, Usopp disrespected sanction, but God forbid I slide on or Jinbei. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I just be hating on Usopp. That's all it is, bro.
Usopp trash. We're not doing
What
this.
is there to hate on? Please tell me. Enlighten me.
He's trash, bro.
Why? When he has his moment to shine again,
Sniper that don't have a gun.
I don't want to hear nothing.
When?
I don't want to hear nothing. I told you, bro. You said he got 2 clutch moments. Those was actually vital to the story.
You got how many chapters? How many episodes? You named me 2 times, nigga.
But they were very clutch.
Yeah, but also
tell you what, Usopp better start moving like y'all. So
me, man.
No. To sell the point, in those 2 times, if Usopp ain't did what he did, One Piece would have ended earlier. So let's not play.
So you think they wouldn't find another way? Respectfully.
They wouldn't have.
Let's think about it, right? Because a lot of the Straw Hats don't really have a lot of moments. Like, think about it. Give me some clutch moments that Frankie do.
Nigga, what?
I understand. Listen. We understand he made the ship. We get that. Outside of the ship, give me some clutch moments that Frankie has done.
Nigga, Wano. What do you mean?
Yeah, Wano.
What did he do in Wano but besides somersault Big Mom and it absolutely did nothing?
The freaking one of the head niggas. Right, he took out one of the head niggas.
Yeah. No, also.
Okay, that's one. Oh, that's one. Give me another one.
Suplexing Big Mom. Okay.
That's not even a clutch thing. He got up.
Don't you memorize the whole blueprint to the weapon? What you call him?
Pluton.
You know what I'm talking about? Yes. Was it already said?
That whole scene when he like destroyed the blueprints, that was clutch. Like, what do you mean? Like,
because I got right here.
Exactly.
Hold on. Wait. I'll give you that. That's 2. Give me another one.
Took out one of the smile factories in Dressrosa.
Blew that bitch up. Yes, sir. Fighting Senor Pink. Right.
Okay, that's 3. Okay, he has 1 over Usopp. One. Y'all making it seem like they had like 6 or 7 moments.
You have to put in certain things. Usopp
been there longer.
Who's been on the crew longer?
Thank you.
Who's been on the crew longer?
My god.
There's a certain amount of when it comes to like the first 5 Straw Hats, the expectations are just grander when it comes to them because it's like, bro, that's the starting 5 right there. Like, I'm expecting big things from you. Like, I'm expecting big stuff. Like, frankly,
I don't know until what? When he fought Perona. And that was how many chapters later?
Wait, time out. You're expecting so much from the first 5?
Yes.
Yeah, they've been there the longest. That was the main group.
And they have the most what is it called?
Chemistry.
Like opportunity for growth, or like they have the most. Frankie's what, 40?
I'm expecting more from Jimbei since Jimbei's on the crew.
You expecting more from Jimbei?
I mean, Jimbei has definitely come in clutch. He's coming clutch.
Jimbei has proven himself.
Jimbei held back. No, what are you talking about?
You don't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you're expecting a whole bunch more than from the first 5, right? Compared to Jimbei, because Jimbei is like the last person that joined, and I'm expecting more from Jimbei than the first 5. Only simply because Jimbei has done a lot more. Not because he's been there longer.
Like,
I think the expectation based on how long.
Honestly, like he's.
I mean, like he's probably like the 4th strongest person on everybody's crew.
I mean, we don't know because then he fought that nigga. What's that nigga name from Wano?
Who's who?
Who's who? And that nigga was trash. So I mean, I don't know, bro.
No, but who's who? But hold on, but who's who?
Anyone could beat that nigga for real.
So who's who was the next runner up?
Yeah, but that nigga showed why he wasn't. Like he showed why he's runner up. Not even like I put a lot of niggas over who's who for real because he was trash.
But that still makes him the 4th strongest.
You can say it. I hate to say it because she's probably top 2 straw hats in my opinion, but I mean Nami's on the chopping block with Usopp because they just don't contribute much. Like, yeah, she's a navigator,
Top 2?
but I mean they're neck.
Top 2?
And I love me some Nami. I love me some Nami.
Are you talking like strength specifically, like only like fighting and all that, or are you talking like just straw hats period, like as a crew?
Wait, like my favorite, or what are you saying? Like,
oh no, like when you talk about like Nami and Usopp kind of being like on the same level, do you mean like strength wise, or you mean like just like crew, like the straw hat crew, like as a you
as
know
in, like
I mean?
having
Like,
big moments that really
Okay.
move, like get the story going. Like they're neck and neck with like worse.
I think with Nami it's like so like the navigator, like that's only like we wouldn't make it places without her most likely, but outside of that, yeah, like the fighting, like her and Usopp literally like be crying every fight. Like we can't do nothing, I don't know what to do, we're gonna die, you die first and I'll die second. So I can agree with that, like strength wise. And obviously she got Zeus and stuff and she got Clementacto, so she got some power, but like I don't think about her as like a fighting. I think about her like, oh, you're gonna get us places and you're gonna get us money if we need to.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Well, hold on. But see, y'all gotta look at it from another perspective. Don't look at it from strength-wise. Look at it as what are they there for. Nami is the navigator. Her clutch moment. Usopp is the sniper. What did he do? His clutch moment. Hold on. But his clutch moment was a snipe move. It was a snipe move. He did what he's supposed to do. What are we talking about?
He does, son.
What are we talking about? He's not supposed to be there fighting.
Bro, Sugar was sniping. Okay, cool.
Exactly.
That's it.
The other one, he was just lucky because he's depressed all the time.
He's a bitch. That's the reason why he went there, because he's a bitch. I don't know.
Look. But which is fine. He can do that. That's his personality. But what I'm saying is, no. But what I'm saying is, he is supposed to do what he's supposed to do. Is snipe. A sniper don't always have to have clutch. Like a sniper don't always have to be in a fight, hitting this and that. No. When we need you to take someone out, that's what you're there for. He did what he was supposed to do.
I think I
did it, though. He did it. That was his moment, and he succeeded.
My lobby is Black Widow. You gotta get up out of here.
Bro,
y'all gotta get up out of here. Respectfully, I don't need no Black Widow on my team.
I'm saying, I need someone to get in that field, my nigga. Like, I don't know, bro.
Wait. Hold on. Time out. So you say you don't need a Black Widow? That's like saying, hold on. That's like saying Shakes don't need Usopp's father. And that man's the greatest sniper in the world.
There's levels. Usopp don't got the word icon, bro. Y'all saw that's the word icon. So I'll take him actually. But Usopp not even there yet.
Man, this man Usopp.
He's not even Centurion. He's still
bro. Look at the caliber of niggas they fighting right now. You think that he's gonna have one sniping moment against these niggas? Scopper couldn't even take the nigga out, and he cut him straight through. You think Usopp gonna have a sniping moment that would be worthy against these niggas they fighting right now?
I would hope.
We're on a whole nother level.
You never, bro. Hold on. But let's hold on. Let's be realistic now. I'm not sitting here saying that he's going to be the greatest sniper like his dad. I'm not saying that, but I'm pretty sure that his observation hockey is going to surpass his dad.
And when, bro? We get into Endgame now. When is that gonna happen?
It's
gonna happen, bro. Give Oda his bro. Come on now, bro. Let's not do this. Let's not do this.
Honestly, if we're being
there's so much going on. There's literally so much going on Elbaf. Like,
if we're being fair, like if we're being like that ass fair, like Elbaf is supposed to be Usopp's island. I'm sure there's more in store. I personally think so. I'm keeping the hope up for Usopp because Usopp has come through for the Straw Hat Crew in a lot of cases, especially with his fight with like that big lip fish guy. There was, I mean, honestly, without Usopp, we wouldn't have the climb attack, which means Nami wouldn't have controlled Zeus. If we being for real, if we keep it 100.
But hold on. But let me ask you this question.
Just
the whole art don't have to be all about him, because let's think about it this way, right? We all thought Wano was going to be Zoro's art, right? From beginning of Wano, it wasn't about Zoro. Zoro got his shine at the end. Give Elbaf some time. We don't know what's going to happen at the end. What if Usopp get another sniping moment? Y'all just ready to pack this man up in a bag and drop this man off.
Yes. Usopp gonna get some development, obviously, like an Elbaf. It hasn't happened yet, but I don't think it's gonna be the super grand, amazing thing. They're gonna just pull him up. The top 3 Straw has something like that. It's gonna be just enough for him to get better because we gotta fight more people later. But I don't think it's gonna be like something huge and amazing where he's like, now he want to be the bravest warrior of the sea. That ain't gonna happen till last chapter. So he has an Elbaf. He's gonna get his little boost up, and then we're gonna keep going and to the big war.
My issue is that the niggas they fighting like going forward, there's too many of them type of niggas for just Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei to fight. Like everyone's gonna have to do something, and like niggas ain't moving. The niggas that can't use hockey. Robin, Frankie, Chopper.
Hey, not too much for Robin. She's doing her thing.
I mean, if we're shitting on Usopp, we got shit on Robin. I'm sorry. If we're shitting on Usopp, we're shitting on Robin.
Why we shit?
Yes. I'm gonna tell you why. What hockey is Robin using? No. Y'all wanna get on this?
He's gonna read the part. Who's for you to find the One Piece, bro? Who else gonna do it? No, like she is. Oh my god, I cannot believe I heard that.
Right? No. Hold on, Christina. You are right. You are right about the polyglyphs, bro. You are right. But this nigga said with the people that we fighting now, bump the poneglyphs. What can you do to fight these niggas that we fighting now?
Fuck them and LeFleur, whatever that shit is called. She just got a whole. Bro,
that's not hockey. We need hockey.
I don't care about hockey. She can get them. She don't know hockey, and if she needs some, she'll get some. But Robin is just like I have zero complaints about this lady. She done did everything for this crew. She don't just
fight a Holy Knight. Did she not just fight a Holy Knight? What's the dude's name? With the spikes.
Yes.
Yeah, with the fucking thorns. Yeah, don't run, Juice. You a bitch. Don't run, Juice. Don't run, nigga.
Robin is just fine. Nami, Usopp, when Chopper gonna use Monster Point again? What happened with that?
Chopper ain't want to fight in how long, man?
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey,
so before you get to Robin, we gotta go for everybody else.
But we need Chopper though. He's the medic.
Yeah.
I'm not a Chopper hater. He didn't cure the smile fruit though.
Man,
for like 10.
Let's be real. Without Chopper, bro, Zoro will be packed up in that bodysuit at Wano. He'll be packed up in that bodysuit.
No, he came through.
You can't again when the Oni ice virus thing.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing away. I'm just saying there's too many top tier niggas that gotta fight for 4 niggas to fight by themselves, bro. We need everybody to fight, man.
But also, I feel like the big war they're talking about that's coming. I feel like Luffy have a grand fleet. it's not obviously there's straw hats and they're the main point, but he done got about 500 people behind him. So if we're really fighting like a big ass war, he got enough allies where his crew alone doesn't have to fight. You have like top 4 who can really fight. That's all you need. Everybody else can do their own thing. Because I got more people coming on my side, be it the Revolutionary Army, be it the Grand State, be it anybody else. So So I don't think they all need to get Conqueror's Haki or some shit. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, I don't think they all need Conqueror's Haki. But I will say this though. Maybe this is just me. Maybe this is just me. But have y'all noticed what we seeing from the Holy Knights, the Gorosei, and Imu? Who is the admirals? Like at this point, they non-existent. At this point, like. At this point, we could Luffy and them could pack them up. Like at this point, we don't even care about the admirals. At this point, they fighting immortals now. They fighting people who can regenerate.
Real quick, from what we got going on, right? What it looks like they're doing, especially after they finish the whole thing with Garp and Kobe and all of them, because y'all remember that only a small percentage of the Marines know about the Gorosei, and we don't even have confirmation that Akainu even knows about Imu.
Yeah, we don't know that.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, we got a good setup to where once all is revealed needs to reveal, Sword and that other faction and stuff like that can play their role and to actually make that change in the Marines that needs to be changed. You know what I'm saying? So it's not essentially just over. It's going to be more so where like there's going to be an actual line within the government on the Marine section of like who needs to take that step up, if that makes sense.
No, that definitely makes sense. But at the same time, everybody is not even going after the Marines anymore. Like even the Revolutionary Army, Dragon even said himself, we are focusing on getting ready for the Holy Knights. That means Dragon already knew about the Holy Knights before all this came to play. So in his mind, he's like, bro, we gonna bypass the admirals.
But
it's not the essential problem at the moment.
The Revolutionary Army, his goal was never the Marines. It was the system above them.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody now is going against the system above the Marines. Like at this point, the Marines are about to be irrelevant.
No, they are going to be relevant. What are you talking about? Cause once all is said and done, right? Once all is said and done, and the ultimate goal is like removing Imu, removing the Gorosei, removing Celestial Dragons, who still needs to push shit back in order?
No, I mean they're gonna be relevant in that aspect. But I'm saying like everybody's focal point right now is like, all right, how are we gonna stop the Gorosei and Imu? Of course, everybody don't know Imu. I know everybody don't know who Imu is. This
going to get that definitive line of where the Marines going to go once we get to that point. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just adding on to that they're going to be some relevance in the Marines on that, because there has to be someone else besides the pirates, you know what I'm saying, to restructure the government.
And that's
no, I get that. No, I get that part. I'm just saying, fighting wise, like fighting the admirals now is going to be like, y'all not immortal like these niggas are.
That is true.
You get what I'm saying? Like we're fighting people who can't die. At this point,
I don't even see them. I don't really see them fighting the admirals again. Because I mean, for what? You know
right? That's the thing. Like I don't even see them fighting Akainu in them.
What's that shit?
I do.
No, I'm saying
Akainu be dealt with. Yeah, that's happening. I'm sorry.
I mean, I can see. That's the only one I can see catching a fade, really. But everybody else.
But also,
no, that's what I'm saying. Like once like all this other stuff with like Imu and all of them is like going, it's like full like more people know about it. They gonna be on that other. It's gonna have more Marines on the other side of the table to help remove them. That's what I'm saying. I'm like they're gonna be.
So you say the Marines
they're not the enemy side as far as storytelling wise. They're not the enemy side focus anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's the shift I'm talking about. To where like
just another faction now.
As we're developing the definitive enemy in the story with Emu, Royal, and them, the shit. Because you know when we first saw when we first look at One Piece, it's just pirates versus Marines. That's it. And as the story is progressing to the focal point of who the antagonistic force is, you see the Marines are shifting to the other side.
But they still protecting Emo and the Gorosei, even though they don't really need protection like that. I feel like Marines still that side of like the government, the world government, the Marines, the
but that's when factions like Sword is going to come into a more definitive role, because it's going to be like, look, we've been lied to too. So now, in order for us to have that definitive justice that we all, sorry, I have a little, I may have a military bias in saying this too. So excuse me for that. But I'm saying, once that has been shown to the Marines, then it's like, okay, if this is what's been going on in the background, we have to step up to show that we have some type of integrity to defend and fight for the actual justice that our uniforms stand for.
I can say that.
And that's where I think Kobe is going to show up, and he's going to be
just like I said 5 minutes ago. Yes, Kobe. Kobe's the answer.
Okay, so let me ask you the question.
Kobe's the answer.
Kobe is going to be the answer, right? But all right. So I get what you're saying, Shaq, and I agree with you. I agree with you. But let's fast forward to the final war, right? Let's say the Marines are still on the Gorosei team, right? At this point, who do y'all see now fighting Akainu? Is it the same person y'all think was going to fight him way at the beginning of One Piece? Or do you think somebody else is going to fight Akainu now?
I mean, hey, Luffy gotta kill Akainu for the get back.
Please. Or Sabo. I'm okay with Sabo with his devil fruit. Well, Ace's devil fruit. I'm okay either Sabo or Luffy, but like, honestly, Sabo will be more satisfying for me as a.
I'll give y'all a curveball. I'll give y'all a curveball because of how my boys moving, my goats moving. I can see Fujitora turning around, going, "Nah, nigga, sit down."
I forgot what Fujitora. I ain't gonna hold you.
He ran with Green Bull. He ran his fate with Green Bull, right?
Hold on, but Slick, I can honestly see Fujitora or Kobe fighting Akainu.
Cause I know we talking about Kobe, but y'all gotta remember Fujitora is on the same timing. He's the one that's actually making the changes internally in the system.
No, right. But I have a feeling the same way how you had Akainu versus Akiji for the Fleet Admiral spot. Kobe coming for that spot, bro. And I think that's how it's going to change the system. I see Kobe actually fighting this man. Because remember, think about it. What if it was foreshadowed remember back in Marine 4 when Kobe was trying to stop everything and Akainu was about to go attack him and Shanks blocked it. Now I see Kobe being like, I ain't that little kid no more.
Like,
I honestly see, and I get what you're going with that, but I'm saying like as far as for story progression, you know what I'm saying, how certain characters have already been executed. Because remember, when Fujitora does stuff, Akainu gets mad, but he don't do shit. He'll just yell him on the phone, be like, "All right, bet." So I'm saying like for story progression wise, yes, Kobe's gonna be like that golden child for that situation, but I feel like it's definitely gonna be someone like Fujitora who's gonna take the mantle at that time. It's like damn near similar to how in Naruto, before Naruto became the Hokage, Kakashi became the Hokage to set up for his success. So I think it's going to be very similar to with Fujitora. He takes over to be the admiral, clear out the bullshit after all this war stuff, and then Kobe takes his spot.
I was gonna say I agree with that because it would make a lot of sense to then have it be like Fujitora fighting Akainu, being old ideals versus old ideals, only for it to then end up being Akainu fighting Kobe because it'd be old ideals versus new ideals. I feel like that'd be a lot better for the story's direction for sure. It makes a lot of sense for Fujitora to get the first crack.
Once again, I only see it through Fujitora because it's like, once again, as they showed how he's handling things, he's identifying the problem, solving it, and holding accountability for it, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like in the end game, it's going to be Fujitora first, then Kobe, because someone has to take the heat for the bullshit. And he's showing that he's the character that will take accountability for the lack of integrity for certain leaders, which in this case will be Akainu with the Gorosei and all the other shit.
Nah, I see that. It makes sense. I can see that. I know it ain't gonna be an easy fight, but I can see having it.
I can also agree with it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Just go ahead.
I'm gonna say I can also agree with that because it would make sense to why Fujitora was introduced, like as a nigga playing a dice game in the first place, to where it's like he was already set apart as different from the other admirals off jump, to only then set himself further apart by actually stopping the corrupt shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
Remember, he's the only admiral that's not a Logia.
Also, that part. He's a paramecium.
That is true. That is true.
That's what I'm telling y'all. Sleeping on my goat, man.
Kizaru is not.
Kizaru is a Logia. Yeah, he's Logia.
Who?
Kizaru?
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's Logia.
Yeah. He's light.
He's literally light skinned.
Which doesn't make sense on my boy Magellan. My goat is a fucking paramecium. I'm trying to figure that one out.
Bro, it's the same concept. It's the same concept as like why is Blackbeard considered a Logia, but he treats his dark fruit as a paramecium.
That's crazy. That doesn't make no sense.
Bro. I think the issue with Magellan is like he himself doesn't turn into poison. He makes poison out of his body.
Yeah, he can cover his body.
He's never turned into poison. He has just covered himself in poison.
Man, that poison Hydra, man, I don't know about that one. That shit.
Even the poison Hydra, he's in the Hydra, but he is not the Hydra himself.
Mm-hmm.
And because of it, he's immune to his own poison. Like he's not going to just poison himself.
It'll give him diarrhea, but yeah.
You know?
So this man Cell did bring up a good topic yesterday or 2 days ago. Like, so y'all see, of course, I know y'all rage, but of course y'all probably watched the show as well. So y'all see, the whole Garp versus Okiji fight, right? And how this man Okiji was actually keeping up with Garp. I gotta see what really happened with Akainu versus Okiji, bro. Because there is no way.
I need an OVA. I need OVAs, man. Because I'm like,
I need that fight.
That needs to be like a whole hour special.
That needs to be like a whole 1 hour film.
I mean, this man Kuzan is keeping up with Garp, and Garp was putting shit in the dirt still. Like, how did this man lose the freaking Akainu? I need to see this.
Anytime I get to see Garp lose is a good day for me.
That's crazy.
Garp is on my shit list right next to Bakugo.
What did Garp do to you?
Right.
Yeah, nigga is the ops. Nigga is the ultra ops. Nigga is the super ops. Nigga can't even follow his own philosophy on shit. What you mean?
You're like half an op.
Nigga hates pirates, but raised 2 of them motherfuckers. How that work?
Because they chose not to be a fucking Marine.
Nigga adopted a third one.
Nah, but he tried to raise them into be Marines. They didn't want to. That's not his fault.
Wow, this sounds like bad parenting. He ain't even trying to meet his kids.
Nigga, that's not his kids.
Man,
he ain't trying to meet the kids that way. Nothing. He just said, "Oh, y'all don't wanna defend these clear criminals. Oh yeah, no, I have y'all. You guys aren't my kids anymore. Oh, you guys don't wanna put your life on the line for 5 old men in a blanket. Oh yeah, no.
Let's not act like Let's not act like if Sengoku didn't stop that man, I kind of would have been packed up. Let's not act like this man was not about to go pack that man up. But let's be real though. I will say this though. Garp allowed Sengoku to hold him back.
That's what I'm saying. Be real. You should have just said fuck it.
Wasn't Kuzan like crying at the end of the fight or something? Like he was all emotional.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, makes sense, bro. He because remember, Kuzan look up to Garp? Like Garp was one of them niggas.
That was his apprentice.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but if someone I looked up to tried to fucking kill me and I had to put their ass down, yeah, I'm gonna feel some type of way. How good would I feel choking out Bruce Lee? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, but think about it this way. At the same time, I feel like Garp allowed Okiji to win that fight.
I want to hear this. I want to hear this idea.
Because I feel like Garp could have beat Okiji.
I want to believe that.
He could beat Okiji, bro.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
But like throughout the whole fight, Garp is just smiling and whatnot. Like I feel like it's just the same concept. Like, bro, that's his apprentice. Like, I'm not gonna beat my apprentice up. I mean, we're gonna spar, but I'm not gonna kill my apprentice. Like I practically raised the man what he is now, even though he did chose the other side. That was his time to pass the torch to Kobe.
I think that's very. I'm not gonna say like I don't want it to be misconstrued. I'm not trying to be funny, ha ha he he. I think that's very convenient. I don't think you're wrong. I think it's very convenient, and it can work. You know what I mean? By the parsimony theory, right? The simplest answer is usually the correctest one. But yeah, Occam's razor and such. Like yeah, like that makes sense. I just think it's very convenient, like so to speak. Just yeah, it worked, I guess.
I want to believe that Garp could have won that fight. I just don't know, bro. Like that.
I mean, like,
they had to jump that nigga. 1v1 did not beat that man, bro.
I'm just, hey, Kuzan literally had that nigga on skates. He literally had that nigga on skates. I don't know.
I mean, the fact that Kuzan didn't even use his awakened devil fruit, because we know it had to have been awakened when he fought Akainu, because it turned.
No, but so here's the thing. We don't know about Logia types awakenings yet, so we can't say that. We don't know how that operates.
If Punk has returned to a half and half island, I feel like
we don't know. We don't know if Logias are already in their awakened state or if they're not. We don't know per se.
Hold on, wait. But here's the real question: it was Doflamingo.
Paramecia. Yeah.
Now that's where stuff gets confusing because Doflamingo actually becomes string, but like,
no, he made to make a clone of himself with string.
Never mind. Yeah, fuck what I was talking about. Never mind.
As I said, Logia types we don't know per se, because like you could honestly sit there and say that Green Bull turning into a tree was his awakening, because everything like. He basically was like controlling everything that was nature at that time when he turned to a tree. But we technically don't know because nothing was said. All we have seen so far are Zoan fruit and Paramecia's awaken. We have not ever seen a Logia type awaken yet.
All right, that makes sense. I get jiggy with it.
So unless Oda's trying to prolong that, or they maybe are awakening the whole time, we don't know. But I will say I'm mad that Shank was not a villain. That don't hurt my soul. I was hoping that man was a villain.
If it makes you feel any better,
why do we want Shank to be the villain?
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, he's a bad father. He's a terrible dad.
God, it's just his persona. It just sounded so good for him to be the villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the fact that we found out this nigga had a twin brother, like,
I did not see that one coming though. I didn't.
I did not see that coming, bro. I'll be honest.
After what happened, he gave up his arm for a child. How is he supposed to be evil?
Yeah, after the whole Bleach situation, I was like, okay, that nigga probably had a twin. If it could happen in Bleach, it was definitely happening in One Piece. I was like, yeah, the twin angle makes the most sense. I'll be honest, cause why did sudden flip after everything he's done? Yeah, I would say it had to be a twin.
You gave me.
I mean, it's the same way how he looked in Wano. That man literally sat there and said, "All right, now we're going for the One Piece." He just automatically just switched, and now he's been very, very looking kind of villainous, even though it hasn't really done anything yet. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
the weakest.
Shank's still on my radar, man. He's still on my radar, bro. You can't trust a Celestial. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust a Celestial, bro.
This is Shanks.
Is he not a Celestial?
This is Shanks we're talking about, though. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I highly doubt it. Like,
I mean, if Rosa not a new Eve,
I would say if I'm a Celestial, nigga, I'm not even worried about being a pirate. What? Why do you want to be with the filthy pirates? Like,
so y'all think he's actually going to see his family?
Oh no, he's not seeing his family. He's Caribbean. He's not seeing his family at all. that nigga's Jamaican. He's not seeing his family. Not one bit.
So you don't think like you'll actually see his twin brother, like, and then they'll probably spar or something?
I don't see him getting in. I don't know. I don't see him getting involved with the God's Knights and all that shit. I don't. Which angle would Shanks have in that?
Yeah, I'm about to say that
in order for him to get to the One Piece, he has to go through that.
Does he?
Not necessarily.
Like,
No.
Is Laugh-Tail are like the Holy Knights in between him and Laugh-Tail?
No. The Royal Knights are in Marijois, where they.
Yeah, there's only one island left, and like that's it. There's one island before that.
How y'all know that? Who said that?
Like, we don't.
Don't do this.
Oh no, but like oh, sorry, go ahead. I'm gonna talk after you done. Sorry.
No, because like she has a point because Roger did say something about like when they reached Laugh-Tail, there was more beyond Laugh-Tail.
So there is Laugh-Tail and there is Lodestar. Lodestar is like the last island before you're trying to get to Laugh-Tail. But also, we don't know that, like, we think we know. Because, there's maps online of how islands look like. Everything is fan-made. Oda specifically said, I'm not going to tell you how the map look like because I don't want you to be like, oh my god, this is the last island, this is the last island. Like, we close to, apparently we're close to, like, the Laugh-Tail and everything. But truly, nobody knows. And that's why we need all the raw pointing glyphs to get to Laugh-Tail. Because if we don't have those, we don't really know where to go. So, the map and like how close we are and what's the last island and it was like all of that technically is not true until you make it to like Lodestar. That's the only island that's like, okay, that's the end of it. Now we have to go all over again. Outside of that, we don't know where we at. We just know we kind of be moving forward-ish. That's all.
So Lodestar is the last island or Laugh-Tail is the last island?
Lodestar is the last island from what I remember, but like Laugh-Tail it's not the last, but it's like closer to the end. But it's like you can or can't get there. Like you have to, like they said, you have to have roll pointing glyphs to get there, but you're not just gonna get there with your what you call them?
Your pole.
Your pole thing.
Yeah, your log pole. So that's why some people don't make it because they go, and if you don't know where it's at, you just pass it like without knowing, and then you have to go all over like around again.
But then they say like all 4 red poneglyphs show you where Laugh-Tail is at, right? But how come nothing shows you where Lodestar is?
I think that's the one you can make with regular, like that's the last island. Let me look it up because I don't want to lie to you. But I think that's the one where you end up like if you just use the log post, like regular log post. But to find Laugh-Tail, you have to have the pointing glyphs.
That makes sense. I was gonna say all I know is from what Rayleigh said to Luffy.
It's like one of those things where Lone Star is like, if you came here, you went too far.
Yeah, so that's what it says. That's the last island that can be reached by any conventional log post. So like that's a Lodestar. But Laugh-Tail, you have to have road pointing glyphs to get there.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Laugh-Tail, yeah, you supposed to go down that way. You came to the wrong spot.
But here's my question though. What would be Shanks' reason for him to go to Laugh-Tail find a One Piece? Like since we've known Shanks from day one till now, what would be the reason for you? If it's especially since you want the young generation to go up, what would be your reason? He got to
experience himself. He missed out when Roger.
That is true.
He was supposed to go.
That nigga had the worst pirate internship ever.
But he looked like he was never really concerned for it. Like
he wasn't. He was waiting for the right time.
It's not hard. It wouldn't be hard. I would say it wouldn't be hard to put past like one of like the 4 CEOs of the ocean to just take his time before going for the One Piece, I guess.
But the reason why I said the Holy Knights and Emu would be involved is because Laugh-Tail is supposed to have Joy Boy secrets on there. So like I would assume Emu would want to know what the heck Joy Boy left on that island.
Why did he go to that island?
but also remember when Roger came back from Laugh-Tail, because we know Baggy and what his name, Shanks stay behind. Like Roger told something to Shanks that we don't know what he said, and that's basically the reason why Shanks was like, I'm gonna wait till the next, like I'm gonna wait. So I think like whatever, obviously Shanks know more than he lets us know. So I think that's why he kind of like I wasn't tripping, like I'm waiting. But now Luffy's next Pirate King in the making. So I think Shanks was like, "This is the time." That's why he said, "Now is the time to go claim the One Piece." I love the chapter, by the way. Like when I read that, I had to close and open it again. That was so good. But I think that's the reason. Like he was waiting for the right moment because obviously he know more than.
Makes sense.
I'm pretty sure Roger probably told him that they were too early or something like that. Like,
yeah, he mentioned that it was too early,
and he told him.
Or maybe to get the One Piece, you gotta choke a motherfucker out, and Shanks wants to choke out Luffy. You never know.
Hey,
That's not happening. Ain't happening.
Hey, mute your mic.
That ain't happening. I don't see that.
I'm not saying like it's gonna be like on some evil, like, oh, I betrayed you, Luffy. It's gonna be like, hey, Luffy, in order to get the One Piece, you have to see the grandest line of all, the line between life and death. Like, go to bed.
David backfired.
Right? A Davy backfight. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you win, you get your lungs back. I thought, choke him out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it'd be like
want to buy Captain Morgan.
Sponsored by
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan's crazy.
I don't know, man. I mean, shoot, that's crazy because I feel like even Blackbeard know more than that he's giving off as well.
He does.
That man been doing things off screen.
I was like, Blackbeard looks like he smells like Black and Mouths. He knows so much more. He knows way too much.
He's Somalian.
He got
I think that Oda don't really be giving that man his shine, bro. Like, I want to see more Blackbeard. Like,
I don't.
Blackbeard needs to give it.
Y'all hate him for being the great character that he is. You get what I'm saying?
I specifically hate Blackbeard kind of because of what they did to Ace. That's the only thing I hate them. Like I can understand he's a great pirate and great amazing character. That's fine.
It's fuck Blackbeard for what he did to Ace on everything. Also, like Blackbeard needs to give a bar of soap some shine. He needs some shampoo development.
He look dirty.
His fucking scalp. That's what I mean.
Look, so
Juice, so you saying because of the darkness of his skin, he
That's crazy.
Not you equating darkness with dirt, brother. What? That's crazy, brother. That's anti-black.
Hey man, you gotta have that man put on his hat. You better stop playing with his shit.
He desecrated Whitebeard's body the way he did. That's just disrespectful.
Yeah, no, that was definitely crazy. And we still don't know how he did that. We don't know how he did that. Like,
what? You talking Blackbeard?
Yeah, we did the Whitebeard. Yeah.
Whitebeard, a known colonizer of islands? I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know.
The father of
when he took that man's devil fruit, I feel like Whitebeard was still alive when he took it.
That nigga was definitely
the panel literally said he died standing up, like he was dead.
Yeah, like before Blackbeard.
And then Blackbeard pulled up, like, oh, let me actually take whatever essence is left and just like
do the thing.
I don't know because I mean, technically speaking, they did kill him because they put some extra bullets into that man's chest. But
extra bullets, they did
the true thing.
Yes, but I feel like because remember when somebody died with their devil fruit disappeared. So I feel like before he had like the last bit of breath, and Whitebeard left for him to take that fruit before it disappeared and went to somewhere else. I think Blackbeard had to he did something because remember when somebody died with a user, that devil fruit disappears and goes somewhere else. So I feel like whatever Blackbeard did, unless he had a fruit with him in his pocket.
But it doesn't work like that. Doesn't go to the closest available.
Didn't they say like the fruit? I thought they said like it changes to the nearest closest fruit.
I mean, Luffy did say, Luffy and I think maybe Zoro, they both said that Blackbeard had two people in him or something crazy. I don't know if y'all remember that shit. When they first
he said
people in him is a crazy sentence. I ain't gonna lie. Blackbeard had two people in him.
It was so weird.
They did do that though, and I feel like that's where the whole theory started. Like, remember, like there was a theory about him having like a Cerberus, whatever, like the 3-head thingy type, and that's how he was able to get more than one devil fruit, which I don't think it's true, but it was a good theory.
I mean, his jolly showed 3 heads.
Yeah, the 3 heads, the 3 guns.
That's why.
And then I feel like what happened was Shanks hacked one of them up, Remember, Shake said he got that scar from Blackbeard, but he never got caught off guard. So I feel like Shakes packed up one of those heads, but didn't know he had 2 more heads.
That makes sense.
I can see that.
Might be.
Killing one.
I'm just ready for Oda to really reveal some stuff when it comes to Blackbeard. Like, it's
I'm waiting. I'm really waiting, bro. I heard so many things.
Always saying that, like maybe like Shanks knows like soul hockey and is just able to murder souls and not the body.
Yeah, he already got.
Yeah, but then also remember, he don't sleep. Blackbeard don't sleep.
Blackbeard is weird as hell.
That's drugs. He is clearly a user.
He's dopey.
He's just in the fight, bro.
Which is kind of, no, but you know that is kind of weird because he hasn't been sleeping since he was a kid.
Well, you see, as a child,
all the time for bullshit.
So does he have a silver spoon since he was a kid?
Yeah, drug use can happen at any age. Maybe like he saw like a little bit of candle wax and tried to smell it.
Because Marco did say that his body is not normal. But nobody knows exactly what Blackbeard is.
Then they say he had like multiple personalities. That's why he had the 3 guns, the 3 heads on his Jolly Roger.
Also, drug. You name me one drug addict that doesn't think they're another person.
Oh, wait. Blackbeard's a dope fiend. Got you.
but also, like, is he
with a gun?
Is he not sleeping and like his body being weird? Like, is that because of his devil fruit or because of his like race slash lineage? Like, because we don't know exactly like what his race is, but like we know like his lineage. Something weird about him, like because of his obviously now we know Rox is his dad. So I think like Oda had to introduce Rox as his dad to tell us why Blackbeard's the way he is.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Now we gotta figure out, do Rock sleep as well?
I'm just saying.
Does he not sleep? But what does he do?
I'm just saying. The nigga was literally raised by rocks. What you mean? What he do? Drugs.
Actually, we don't know if he was raised by rocks.
Yeah, we sure don't. Yeah. I don't think he was.
We don't know that man was raised by rocks. All we know was he wanted to join Roger's crew. Roger said no, and he's like, "All right, bet I'm gonna go to Whitebeard crew, and I'm gonna set up my plan." Which I don't.
He went from the rocks to the white. Come on, dog. It's in your face. It's really in your face. You went from the rocks to the white, got 3 personalities, 3 guns, and it's out here with the dark fruit, and then he got the quake fruit. What happens when you take too much drugs? You overdose and your body starts quaking, and it gets dark for you. Come on, y'all. Come on, man.
And then, of course, I heard also. For some reason, somebody said he can't use both fruits at the same time.
Yeah, they said that.
It's hard to multitask when you're on drugs. I don't know what to tell you.
Even though you can see that he shows both powers in his hand at the same time, he can't use both of them at the same time. Yeah, apparently,
I like showing them off and then using them 2 different applications.
Yeah. So I mean, that's. I remember seeing that jump like when they were shooting Whitebeard in the chest. The man said he ran out of bullets. I'm like, nigga, you got 2 more guns.
Same thing.
I was like,
it's the same thing with the pie, right? Because Luffy didn't like the pie, but he didn't. And all of a sudden, he liked it again.
I'm just saying
they were completely opposite with the pie and what's cherry.
Yeah, I would say Luffy hated the pie, but he liked it.
Yeah, and then but then at the end, didn't he say the pie was nasty? And he ate it again.
Yeah, he did.
That's where the whole like multiple personalities, different souls, like all that shit started because of that scene.
I do think there is a chance that a lot of Blackbeard stuff, the things that he can do and things that said about him, we think it's his devil fruit, but like it's his like race or lineage or like I really think like he's from like a line because like what's his name, Kuma, like his race, like we just like kind of learn about them and we know like they're borderline extinct, or the Lunarians, like those also like borderline extinct, like there's only like 1-2 people left. So I think Blackbeard is like part of that lineage, maybe like it came from the kings from like 800 years ago or whatever it is, but like that's the reason why he can have multiple devil fruits. That's the reason why he don't sleep, why he's weird for whatever reason he's weird for. So I think like he can get different devil fruit powers. So like, but it's not because if he has another devil fruit that allows him to do that. It's his body or his lineage or his race that's allowing him to do that.
Which is still weird because isn't he the first person to do it? They said.
well, first person that we know about, or like first, like obviously, like, and we know he's now we know Roxas, he's dead. We might find out something else, but he might, I don't know, jump generations or something. You get it, I don't get it.
If Rock's done it, you know what I'm saying? Like, they would have said something about Rox doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Or we now learning about Rox. We literally just learned about him 2 chapters. Not learn about him, but like started like learning his.
We just got some more lore on him.
So maybe we're about to get some lore on Rox and his lineage, and then figure out why Blackbeard is the way he is. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Rock's gonna find 2 fruits and be like, I'm gonna eat both, and all of a sudden he can. I don't know.
I mean,
so
hey,
so you know what you're telling me? What you're telling me is these old heads, these so-called double OGs know stuff, but they don't want to be telling niggas nothing. Because think about it, right? If Rox did have 2 devil fruits, why ain't Garp never said jack about it? You know what I'm saying? Because Garp fucked this nigga. You should have said something, but he didn't. Just like Whitebeard. Why ain't none of y'all say anything about the Holy Knights? Y'all niggas fought these niggas. Fought these niggas. What are we talking about? Like, did y'all just get amnesia? Like, you don't have a whole scar on your chest from some nigga that look like Shanks?
I mean, hey.
Wait. So hold on. Technically, with that point, that was around when Rogers and them found the treasure chest with Shanks in it. So technically, both him and his twin brother had not been born by then. You wouldn't have known what Shanks looked like. They would just been babies.
I was saying, but he's saying like his scar still haunts him, right? Or like aches every time he sees Shanks. That could have been that nigga dead.
I mean,
that may have been earlier when Shanks was a pirate, though.
I mean, hey, man, like.
What you mean by that, Will?
Oh, check.
Check.
What's up?
I said, what you talking about? What you mean by that, Willis? Like when you said earlier, like, so who the heck would have put that scar on Whitebeard's chest?
I don't know. It could have been Shane Dad. We don't know.
Because they still haven't explained that, did they?
No.
Yeah, I'm saying because they never like really because there's nothing been publicized saying that Figurlin Garland is Shank's dad.
That wasn't in the chapter?
No, I'm saying like as far as like the world knowing that Shank is the son of Figurlin Garland and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's not knowledge.
Probably because like probably as most of they know, Figurlin Garland only got one son, and that's what's his face.
Are you saying it was Shanks or it wasn't?
No, it's not Shanks. It's the twin brother that everyone knows about.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Which is
like Shanks, like they didn't want nothing to do with him. So,
but this is why I said these old heads know junk, but they don't want to be saying junk. You get what I'm saying? That's on top of these dang old heads.
Yeah, no, that is great. That, like,
just think about it. So, like, think about it. You're telling me this man Scopper knows how to cut these holy knights in half. But when did we needed this a long time ago? Where were you?
Yeah, man, when we fought the Gorse, yeah, I don't know, bro.
What?
I don't know.
They come to find out him and So do y'all think he was joking when he said he's actually the second strongest on Roger's crew?
I think he was for real.
I don't know.
I mean, do we see? You think Raylan could cut a holy knight in half like this nigga did?
He probably could, and I just don't know. Is where was Bullet? Where is Bullet ranked in the?
Bullet was on the same level as Raylan.
I don't know, bro.
We see how Bullet was. Bullet was a nigga.
And they said Roger beat Bullet. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. We don't know when it comes to like Rayleigh and Scott. We have no idea.
Because you were about to say in his prime, but this nigga Scopper not in his prime, and he's still slicing nigga up real quick.
Yeah,
sounds like the training part about to happen again. Another whole 2 year comps.
Boy, if we get another one of those, I'm gonna crash out. So I don't want.
Interesting.
Bro, they have no choice, bro. Who's gonna stop these people? They're immortal.
Like I said, niggas on the crew definitely need a buff because, boy, the way these niggas is moving, these guys nights, they gonna need a buff. Everyone's gonna need a buff.
And that buff is gonna be Usopp, for sure.
All right. All right.
I don't know.
Bro, they just be hating, man. They just be hating.
They just be hating. We really broke it down for them too, but they don't understand, bro. It was real science.
Maybe
a lot of talking, not a lot of moving.
I will say this though, I do believe he will get his observation hockey like his dad though. I do believe that. Like how they showed in the movie. Yes, the movie is not canon. We understand that, but the way like you can link how Yasop can link his observation hockey to everybody else, and how his future sight is, I do believe Usopp will reach that level.
It's very possible.
Yay! Good for him.
But when? That's what
When?
this is gonna happen.
No. I'm tired of Cell talking crazy. You know when it's gonna happen? When Yu Yu Hakusho gets a remake. That's when.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. You talking crazy about my goat? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Don't bring Yu Hakusho to me, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, that means Sanji. I'm sorry, bro, but that means Sanji's gonna have Conqueror's hockey, bro.
He don't.
Sanji's getting Conqueror's hockey.
I don't see that happening.
He tried to see if he got it, and maybe later he'll get it.
He straight ignored that man.
He said, "Who are you talking to?"
Raylan,
I mean, but if he does get Conqueror's hockey,
I just don't see Sanji having that though.
I'd see.
Why not? So it's okay. So it's okay for Scopper and Rayleigh to have Conqueror's hockey, but it's not okay for Sanji to have Conqueror's hockey.
I'm not saying it's not okay. I just don't see it. I just don't see Sanji getting it. Like, I don't.
Like I said, I think it's more likely that Zoro would get Conqueror's hockey before Sanji.
And he
I
did.
think but I feel like it could happen because like Zoro's more advanced armament hockey user than Sanji is, and Sanji's more of an observation than Zoro. But I feel like they both are going to actually get Conquerors.
Or
that's why you have the left wing and the right wing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it just balances out.
Or surprise twist, Usopp gets Conqueror's hockey.
All right.
Go ahead,
I was there with you, bro, but you gotta be realistic, my brother. We gotta be realistic, my brother.
Hey,
all right.
If we're being realistic, why not be realistic? You know what I mean? Take it to the moon. There's so little that we do know about One Piece up until this point, even so. So why not? For all we know, Nami can get Conqueror's hockey. Give everybody on the crew Conqueror's hockey.
Go ahead and mute this man. Mute this man, please.
This man.
Everybody get Conqueror. You will get Conqueror's hockey. You will get Conqueror.
Right.
Might as well. We're getting it before everybody's getting it. Might as well. Might as well.
Look under your chairs.
Right? Hell, give the boat Conqueror's hockey. It now just pilots off of Conqueror's hockey now. Everybody done got it, bro. What?
You know, that does bring up a point how like they said Conqueror's hockey was so rare, but now you see everybody and their mama got that shit. Like,
right? Straight
up. I would say everybody in the whole universe, there's like 20 people max. I don't think that's a lot. Because it's like we ride it with the main characters. Obviously, we're gonna see more people with Conqueror's hockey. It's not like everybody have it. I think it's like a good amount, but still very rare.
I think what it is, I think people are miscomparing what advanced armament hockey and Conqueror's hockey is. People see lightning and be like, "Oh, that's Conqueror," but it could also just be an advanced armament hockey being used.
I wish that was more explained in the manga because it doesn't make any sense until you actually see it.
Because remember, I explained like again, it was a theory. Remember, I said like every hockey has a specific thing when it comes to advanced. Like for instance, when observation hockey came out, of course, people saw movement. But then when you advanced it, you saw future. Armament hockey arm hockey, you could form on your fist, this is and that. But when you advanced it, which was like Ryu and Wano, you were able to hit somebody without touching them. Now I feel like Conqueror's hockey is taking over somebody's will, like somebody's willpower. You're pushing your willpower over somebody else. The advancement to that is what Shanks can do.
The Bluetooth.
Shank's will was so strong. They say that he can kill and not kill, but he can negate somebody's observation hockey. That's why I said there's level to advance. I feel like for advanced Conqueror's hockey, it's more so of a advance to it. Like it's like your will is pushed on somebody else's will that it negates something else.
And when you think
about it, right? Your boy's Conqueror's hockey was so strong, his will pushed back all the elders. It's back into the human form. That's advanced Conqueror's hockey.
But I feel like if you just look at the worst generation, like the class that's in there, I mean, it's 2% that really have Conqueror's hockey. Like, it's not a lot.
I
10%.
I feel like out of what his name, Zoro, Luffy, and what his name, Kid. Who else? I don't think anybody else out of the worst generation have Conqueror's hockey. So it's literally like what?
Blackbeard does it?
Who?
We don't know if Blackbeard has it. We don't know. Blackbeard is one of those we don't know. He hasn't really used it.
But that's just me.
Nigga, we just saw this man use arm hockey for the first time when he went up against S-Hawk. That was the first time we ever saw that man actually use hockey. I'm like, bro, you got two of the strongest devil fruit, and you got to use hockey against a mini Hawkeye.
Yeah.
So like I said, that's the first time we actually seen Blackbeard actually had to use hockey. Or he was about to get packed up real quick. Which I don't know. I don't know if he was going to get packed up. Blackbeard, he's a 50-50, man. I don't know, bro. It's like one moment he looked like he's in charge of the fight, and the next thing he's just like, you know what? I feel like this fight ain't gonna get me where I need to be, so let me just back out of it.
Do you think the Straw Hats are gonna fight in Blackbeard's crew in the end?
I feel like they're gonna team up to fight Emu.
Blackbeard and Straw Hats?
Blackbeard and Luffy. I feel like Blackbeard and Luffy might team up to fight Emu.
I don't see that.
I hope not. I'm not saying it's not a possibility. I'll be so mad. I'll send a letter to Order and tell him about himself. No.
Man,
or there's an or I could see Luffy and Kobe teaming up to fight Blackbeard.
That makes a lot more sense. Because I feel like Luffy and Blackbeard are two diametrically opposed to get together on a goal. Because especially given that now Luffy is the sun god, so he is like he's like light versus like Blackbeard being like literal.
Somebody in the hood, boy.
Not me. My community is gated.
Money, rich, crazy.
I mean, but at the same time, I feel like Blackbeard and Luffy are having the same story, just done differently.
I mean, yeah, but like that ain't enough for them to be like, oh yeah, let's team up to fight Emu. Yeah, I don't think so.
I think they both have the same goal in mind. I mean, the same goal, like not as far as like I'm talking about like they both want to be king of the pirates. They both want to be king of the pirates, right? They're just going through different journeys. Like Luffy's is more liberation. Blackbeard's is more like
actual pirate.
Yeah, whoever's in my way, they gotta go.
Well,
and it's kind of crazy because you can kind of see them being friends.
What?
Like Blackbeard's introduction when they first met. Like I could see Luffy and Blackbeard being cool. Like,
but I think you first.
Oh, no, I was saying in the beginning, like when they first got introduced, I was like, okay, maybe there's something. And then as the story went by, I was like, nah, just kidding.
Yeah, but after that,
I agree with that point.
Oh no. He on the cut your head off list on Luffy.
Yeah, everything happened with him. It's definitely gone now. Yeah.
I think to speak onto Alto's point, like what also said earlier about like Blackbeard and Luffy having the same goals but going about different ways. Luffy's way is through liberation, and Blackbeard's method is literally subjugation. He is putting people under him to then get to his goal, while Luffy is like, yo, be free, like do what you want, whatever, to get to his goal.
But even with Blackbeard's crew, it's mostly just like we don't fuck with each other that much, but we're entertaining what Blackbeard's doing.
It's like rocks. It's just like rocks.
It's almost like my dad.
It's just like rocks. They didn't fuck with each other like that, but like, hey, all right, we got.
When them niggas pulled up on God Valley, all them niggas was like, "Yeah, bro, I don't care what yours doing, but I want they might want that gold." Whitebeard was like, "Hey, Ross, we don't know if it's here yet." He said, "Nonsense, it's here. Let's go." He's like, "This nigga don't listen." And then everybody else is just like, "Man, we gonna do our own thing."
Yeah.
So you got multi different personalities. They just subject under, which is understandable what you're saying. They're all subject under what Blackbeard wants to do.
Exactly.
It's not more so a subject. It's just like a mutual understanding through interest, and that's different from subjugation.
Well, which is kind of weird because it's like it's almost similar to how the Straw Hats are. Like, because Luffy is not telling it, like, Luffy just like, how Luffy came about is like, I want y'all to join my crew, but y'all can have your own dreams. Blackbeard is like, I want y'all to join my crew, but y'all can technically do whatever y'all want. But we all just have the same mutual interest.
I think it's similar in a way that, like each Straw Hat have their own dream, and it's gonna be fulfilled with Luffy becoming King of the Pirates. It's kind of like they're not the same, but they align. Like if I want to be the greatest warrior of the sea, I want to build a map of the world, I want to find Old Blue. Like all that, probably by him trying to be the King of the Pirates, like you're gonna reach your goals at some point, like really close to that. And I think with Blackbeard, it's kind of like I want to be the King of the Pirates for whatever reason, like power and being over like on top of all these people. And I think his crew is kind of like, well, I can do whatever I want, but like I'm gonna help him because like that's gonna help whatever like motive I have. Because I don't think we really know what his crew want to do outside of Blackbeard. Like what are their goals? Do they even have goals? Maybe they just hate people and want to fight. I don't know.
Yeah,
half of them definitely don't have goals. Like Shinryu, he probably just want to kill people. Savannah, she definitely want to kill people.
And that's what I mean by like subjugation versus liberation. We're like Luffy's crew, they're free to have their own goals. And I'm not saying that Blackbeard's crew doesn't have their own goal, are not allowed to have their own goals. But it's like as soon as they join Blackbeard's crew, like they are just supporting Blackbeard's goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it's just still like the use of the term subjugation is still like it's more so of just like cooperative chaos. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not more so of just like, hey, all under my tyranny. It's more of like, hey, I'm fucking shit up. Do you want to fuck shit up with me too? And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's more so
somehow,
like
some way.
Be stopped, and I am going to be I'm going to be the source of that chaos. Do you want to be that source as well? Sure, cool. So it's more so of like not freedom versus subjugation, but it's more so of freedom versus chaos.
And I feel like with Blackbeard and his crew, like you said, it is chaos within the crew, but like outside of that, they putting everybody else under them. So while Luffy like liberating the countries and liberating like other people outside of his own crew, Blackbeard, okay, my crew, we're doing this, like it's the control chaos, but then everybody else outside, like we're not trying to liberate nobody. We don't care about you. You're gonna work for us, or we're gonna like, I don't know, either kill you or slave you, or like take anything we can out of you for our goal, and then let you be and do whatever. So I think in that sense, like that's also opposite. Like while Luffy like, I'm gonna help this country, Blackbeard like, I'm gonna take everything I can from this country or from these peoples, and I'm gonna keep it moving.
But then that's just by definition piracy.
And somehow, some way, I'm still trying to figure out Okiji's motive or why he joined. Because you are really the X factor. Like, let's be real. Technically speaking, you are the second strongest person on the crew. But what is your motive? Like, in my mind, I still think I promise you, I think he's an undercover sword.
That was a theory. I don't see that though.
I mean, it would make sense. Like, why not keep tabs on one of the hot and young upcoming like tyrants and dictators? Why not? Or one of the hottest upcoming criminals.
Let's be real. Nobody still don't know who the leader of the sword is.
I was with that theory up until the Garp fight. Now I'm just like, I don't know now.
But you have to play the part. And remember, Garp ain't dead. Garp is locked up in a prison. He's not dead.
That is true. That nigga
he's more valuable alive than dead.
But I'm saying, if it was the case, you have to still play the part. You get what I'm saying? Because think about it. They're both part. Let's say Okiji is part of Sword. They're both part of Sword because Garp is part of Sword. Right. So you have to play the part so that way it don't blow your cover.
Sometimes
that's why Garp is still alive.
Sometimes you gotta smoke the PCP. Training Day reference.
So you know what I'm saying? You have to, you know what I'm saying? Or Fujitora might be the captain of Sword. You never know. Somebody is the leader of the pack.
Who is the leader of the snitches? That's a good question.
I just don't see Kuban, bro. I don't know.
Oh yeah. So speaking of snitches, right? very, very hot take.
I can feel it.
I stand by this hot take, and I don't give a damn who get mad about it. That nigga Whitebeard is an op.
There you go. There's the reach.
How is Whitebeard a snitch?
I ain't say he a snitch. I said he's an op. Hear me out. Why he an op? I'm gonna tell you why he an op, bro. I'm gonna tell you why he an op. There's no way in the world that you are the right-hand man of the Rocks Pirates and you allow your leader to go down against Garp and Roger and then you're technically best friends with Roger afterwards. Nah, that nigga's an op. I don't give a damn what nobody said. That nigga was playing both sides of the fence.
That's interesting. That is interesting. That does sound like a classic backdoor, I'm not going to lie.
It just like a backdoor.
That definitely sounds like a classic
it one more time because the math ain't mathing right. Yeah, say it one more time.
Nah, because we were talking about this a while back. So remember,
just repeat what you said.
I'm gonna repeat it. So basically, he's the second in command of the Rocks Pirates, right? You allow your leader to go down by Garp and Roger, right? And after your leader went down, you and Roger are like close friends.
So, but wasn't Whitebeard taken from what's his name through the Davy Back games? As it mentioned in the previous chapters? I remember them saying Whitebeard was a part of the Rocks, but I don't remember them stating that he was the right-hand man specifically.
I could have sworn they said that like a while back.
As we mentioned before with Blackbeard, all of Rox's crew was just some people he got through the Davy Back games, and he just happened to be like, all right, cool, I fuck with you for a little bit, because they mentioned in some of his stuff is like, we really don't care for Rocks like that for real. He's gonna get his dumb ass killed. We just here because we know we're gonna get some good ass money out of this bitch.
Nah, but I could have sworn a way back they did say something about Whitebeard was the right hand man. The Rocks.
I know they always highlight that he was a member, but never saying like specifically he was the right hand man. Because if that was the case, he would be up there in that little right hand man poster with everybody else, like they always do.
That is true.
I'm saying like the series is very repetitive to highlight right hand men of famous pirates.
But then again, why put him as a right hand man Because after the fact, he became his own captain. So that's why I think that's why they didn't.
That once again, most everybody who's in Rock's crew were there for their own personal interest, and once he was gone, they had no reason to stay together.
So they got their own pirate crews.
It was like, oh, all right, Rock's gone. All right, cool. Everybody dip out. Hey, y'all have a good one. God bless. I got what I need. You got the shit. All right, cool. See y'all tomorrow. All right.
Let you pick it up yourself. He was gone.
I'm just saying, I could have sworn I seen that they said he was second in command.
I don't think they ever said.
Mm-hmm. No, go ahead, Chris.
No, I don't think they ever said that. I think like Whitebeard was like one of the first. They said, oh, like he was part of the Rock's crew, and then they talk about Big Mom and all that. So like those were like one of the first like top 3 introduced. So maybe we felt like, oh shit, he might be the right hand man just because he was introduced one of the first ones. But I don't think it was ever explicitly said like he is the right hand man, unless it was. If there's a panel, hey, drop the panel. But outside of that, I think they
never said it. But and also because like how they show how he created his pirate crew and based off of his values, it was like he was with Rocks for shits and giggles, and once he got his Whitebeard pirates, he built his pirate crew based on his beliefs. Because so far we know that how Whitebeard ran things versus Rocks is running things are 2 different leadership styles. So it's like he obviously was just there for some type of obligation, whether it had been through the Davy back games or it's like through him I can get this to start my shit when we're done.
Hey, listen, I just want family, bro, and I'm gonna give me some sons and here's my family.
He on his Don Toretto. I'm just here for family.
No, for real. I love that.
That's fair.
Oh my god.
But I would say if anyone has anything else to add, by all means. But it's 6:00 and I got dinner to work on. But if anything, it's been lovely having y'all on. It's been a pleasure. Shout out to everybody who's been on. Shout out to my co-host Sel, who seems to have disappeared in the thin air, but he'll be back soon. Just like wave a beef patty or something, he'll be back. So in that case, if anything, thank you guys for being on. And without further ado, we are the CubanLinxPodcast, and I don't know if this is gonna end without Sel hitting the live button. So I mean, how about them Rocks Pirates, huh? Yeah. Let's see.
I'm about to say, if you have admin rights, you should be able to do it too.
I do not.
Oh, that sounds like something y'all need to fix.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. Let me
talk about this on live.
Yeah, let me see if I can because I'm messaging him right now to see what's going on. Yep. Yep, indeed it did.
Bonus episode, bitch. You know, like,
yeah, I was saying, I mean, hey, if anything, so with that, we've agreed that Usopp is actually the most useful for all Straw Hat.
Oh my God.
It was actually unanimous. I can't believe it. Even Val
is even trash in the card game. What you talking about?
I want to hear this. Val. Rank your Straw Hats from the most useless to the useful.
Okay, so number 1, Sanji.
Starting from the useless, go up.
Probably Luffy, you know. Number 3. Is this unbiased? Or is this like yes?
Unbiased. Unbiased.
Zoro. So Sanji, Luffy, Zoro. Chopper, Frankie, Jinbei. And then the rest of them.
So Sanji is the most useful?
Yes, because he feeds the crew. That's the most important aspect of that crew, is them being fed. Mm-hmm.
You're right, because without if you don't feed Luffy ain't gonna work. You're right. Christina, name the useful from useful to useless.
Okay, so not strength specifically, just like useful as if we all finna die if you're not here.
Yep.
I gotta put Luffy first just because he came up with the crew. He's the captain. If there's no captain, there's no crew. In my opinion, like I can see the Sanji point, but I feel like I got Luffy. Zoro and Sanji is always like this for me, but I'm a Zoro girly pop. I'm sorry. So I got Zoro, then Sanji, then Nami, Robin, Frankie, Jinbei. Who we have left? Chopper, Usopp.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I do love all of them equally. They're great people. I like one is not gonna be there without another. But like if I have to rank them, yeah.
I mean, no, honestly, if we're talking about utility, yeah, I mean, we can be for real. Like if we're being real, yeah, like I can understand putting everyone else on top. But I'll be honest, if we're talking about utility, I'm putting Chopper. I'm not Chopper. I'm putting Usopp over Robin.
That's interesting. The girl that can read.
That man came back.
I don't think we understand how important reading. Yes, I don't think we understand how important reading poneglyphs in the current world. When nobody, like, there's 2.5 people who can read them, and she's in our like outside of her knowledge. Like, I don't see how you put that below half of the crew. Like
I think you Luffy had to choose. If Luffy had a gun to his head and it's like, yo, is it Usopp or Robin? Who you taking with you? I'm pretty sure he's going with Robin. I'm so sorry. Like,
well, first off, it's a gun to Luffy's head. Luffy's taking the bullet and fighting off the guy with the gun.
I'm out. Wait a minute. Hold up. I might have to disagree. He might choose Usopp over Robin. He might. There's a possibility that Luffy might choose Usopp over Robin. Only because, hold on, hear me out. Only because Usopp is one of the first 5. He is one of the first 5. So he's been there longer.
Spray him and be like, yo, fuck you over a ship.
Also, plus, don't forget, Luffy can't read. What use is reading to an illiterate man? You tell me. I'll wait.
Everything. I think
you're trying to be the pirates.
Someone explained to him how important Robin's ability is to him, and he still couldn't even understand it. I think, but
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that chapter because they were basically was like, without her, we're not making it nowhere. Like, who else can read poneglyphs?
But also, last I checked, Ain't no fight getting won with reading the book. That's all I'm saying.
But we're not talking about the fighting. We're talking about getting to the final goal. We're talking
about
I will say this though, right? If Nico Robin wasn't there, right, Sanji would be married to Pudding. Because Pudding can also read the poneglyphs.
Oh yeah, she can.
That is true. But also, I was gonna say, like, I'll be honest, I'm dead ass bullshitting. Like, clearly, reading poneglyphs is important. I was just like, ha ha ha. All she does is read, blah blah blah. But no, reading the poneglyphs is important. Sure.
Wait. I'll give you this.
Usopp a moment. This arc, like, I really hope he gives that to him because he does deserve it. He really does. Like,
but I'm not putting Usopp at the bottom of the list. I'm putting Chopper at the bottom of the list.
The doctor?
He is pathetic. You can't put pathetic at the bottom of the list.
Putting them back together?
Wow. All right.
Just don't get sick. Duh, lock in. What you mean?
Oh my
To be honest with you, right? I'm gonna be real with you. Zoro is technically, I hate to say it, Zoro is technically the useless one of the pack. I'm gonna tell you why.
So on that note,
no, wait, just hear me out.
This is interesting. I want to hear this.
I'm just saying,
I love it. I'll hear you. Go ahead. Let this man speak.
Hold on, Luffy's the captain. You need a captain. Sanji's the chef. We all need a chef to cook for everybody, right? Nico Robin reads the poneglyphs. Frankie fixed the ship. Jinbei drives the ship. Nami is the navigator, right? Usopp, I forgot what Usopp does, but Usopp is there.
Why are you playing? Usopp is also
help prepare the ship too. I forgot Usopp did help. He also did help prepare the ship too. I give him that.
Right?
He helps though. Actually, he's the one who made the flag. We're gonna give him that. He made the flag.
He made the flag.
He made the flag.
I got you.
Time out. Listen, then you got first, I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna remove Usopp right now. Chopper is the medic, right? Technically speaking, Zoro and Usopp are technically the most useless ones because Zoro just drink beer.
That is true. He really ain't got no role. That is actually
he really don't have a role, bro. He's just there to fight black niggas.
And as Christina quoted, this ain't about fighting. So really, what else are we gonna do? That nigga finna drink and hate black people. That's all he finna do on the boat. So yeah, no, that's a fair point. If Usopp leaving the boat, so does Zoro. That nigga be getting a free ride.
I'm just saying, everybody else is useful as the lineman.
His role is to fight the strong. You know what?
No.
But he tell you wasn't here. Don't tell you wasn't here. We said outside of fighting, what is everybody useful for? Zoro don't have nothing else but to fight.
You got the
niggas up here. The same thing.
All that nigga do on the boat is work out, drink, and not like black people. That's all he was doing on the boat.
And sleep. Don't forget he loves his sleep.
Hold on. Zoro slanderer. I love slandering Zoro. But
so listen.
I can't take away what he's done for.
There's a few things that Zoro does that's relevant, right? When you're on a ship, and this is coming from a naval perspective. You're on the ship, and everyone's doing shit during the day. Who's active at night? Who's doing at night, making sure you don't get fucked up and snugged up at night?
Nobody, because they all sleep.
No.
Zoro sleeping and still protected. He was taking a nap and he still protected the ship. What are we talking about?
Zoro mostly works out and sleeps during the day because he is up and awake at night when mostly everybody else is asleep. Secondly, him being the second in command means he's the second person to make decisions if Luffy cannot make a decision. He's already proven it. Like, hey, when the whole thing with Usopp happened, he said, "Yo, if you are not gonna stand 10 toes down and make a decision, I will make that decision for you. That's why I'm your right hand, and I'm right here behind you." That is what his role is. Now, as much as a Brook fan as I am, if we're gonna say anyone's on that bottom tier besides Usopp, Brook will be down there. But I'm not really saying
respect on Brook
because he has the highest level.
I ain't gonna lie, I totally forgot about Brook. I ain't gonna hold you.
Actually, you're right. Brook is so useless. We forgot about him in this conversation. Thank you.
I'm gonna put some respect on Brook.
Brook, Zoro, and Usopp can all get the fuck off the ship. Thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you, Shaq. All the niggas off. If Usopp going down, 2 other niggas going down with him. That's just brass tacks, baby.
That's why his name is God the Usopp, bro. He taking no with him, bro.
All right, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of you.
All right, yo.
I'm tired.
So don't pay the bills. So don't feed nobody.
He's a rockstar. He makes money.
Saved the life. Nigga, what?
So we said outside of fighting, sir.
I'm not the one who put this in here. I didn't put this in here.
That was just my little argument of how Zoro is useful. That's the only maybe not the only moment.
So Zoro fighting a man of God. That's the argument. That's crazy.
Die too.
On that note.
He chose to take the same trials and tribulations as the man of God to show that his will is as strong to take that.
I don't see no nails in his hand.
After he fucked that nigga.
I don't see no nails in his hand. What you mean, St. Charles? I don't see no nails in his hand. I don't see no wooden cross
for 3 days. Yeah, he's never resurrected. Came back to life.
Real talk.
I have reason.
All right, I'm done.
Now you did make some solid points though, Shaq. I give you that. You did make some solid points because even when they were where they were at with Baratier when they were at sleep at night and he woke up and he knew this that they were trying to kill them and then Luffy woke up and was like, man, why are you doing that? They gave us food and stuff. He's like, bro.
That was whiskey peak or whatever.
It was one of those things.
No, Rogue Town. It was Rogue Town. My bad.
Oh yeah. And he was like, bro, they try to kill us. And Luffy's like, nah, you should have been attacking them. They're nice people. He's like, bro, what are you talking?
Yeah, no, yeah. At the end of the day, I think we're gonna all agree that the Straw Hats all have a role to play.
Hey, so,
it's just that Usopp's is bigger. I can't explain it.
All right, so on that note, I appreciate everyone for coming through. All right, ooh, juice. Anyway,
thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, man, Val, I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you coming through. We're gonna do a part 2. There's gonna be a lot of One Piece episodes. All y'all, sure. Open invitation. You already know. Don't let this time be your last time. Christina, you already know that. Shaq, I know you gotta get to sleep, bro. So,
yes, please. Let's wrap this shit up.
Juice, as always, I appreciate you. You know, being the wonderful co-host. You already know. CubanLinxPodcast.
Hall of Fame instigator, baby.
Also, I appreciate you and your bad takes.
That's crazy. I'm just here for entertainment purposes, man. That's all I'm here for.
Anyway, more One Piece episodes to come because you know Oda gonna be dropping heat. So we're gonna be part 2, 3, 4, 5, all that. So listen, I appreciate everyone in the comments, whoever was in here. I think Joe, but that was probably it. And American, appreciate you.
The next episode will be about why Oda was on the island. We're gonna find out.
All right, so on that note,
oh my god.
So with that being said, CubanLinxPodcast, we signing off.
Peace. Free pastime, bitches.
Eat vegetables.